Alright, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. Sorry for leaving off the last stream in kind of an awkward place, but I didn't want to go through, like, some of the funniest or just most touching and heartwarming friend parts of the game while everyone was asleep last night. So yeah, Culture Festival. That's today. It's a fun part of the game. It's one of the most memorable parts of Persona 4 Golden because, you know, you're hanging out with your friends and you're getting into trouble. If not trouble with society, then just trouble with each other. Trouble with Chie, you'll get kicked in the face. Yeah. So Cultural Festival today. It's October 27th in the game. Like I said I was gonna do some like fusion off stream last time at the end of the stream, but then I remembered, wait, it's not stat up, it's skill change. So I'm not gonna fuse a bunch of personas and just have them turn into random skills that I can't use. So here we go. Game, load, go. Without further ado, 1026. It's about to be 2027. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing good. Turn on the controller and connect to the game. Yeah. Nanako, what's up?
Oh, big bro. Today
You listened to Nanako for a while.
I love you, big bro.
Nanako looks happy. You feel the bond you have with Nanako is something that can never be replaced. Wow. When you become best of friends with anybody, you can never hang out ever again. I wish there was some sort of incentive for hanging out with people, like, once you max out their social link. Like, maybe you're able to hang out with them without spending time, and that way you can still raise your social links on the schedule. Maybe that'd be a good reward, I think. Alright, 1026. Let's make some envelopes. Diligence up. I know it's boring, but I wanted to save the morning after for good stuff. Here we go. Let's go. Rock solid. Achievement unlock. We're maxed out, baby. I just got Mr. Perfect. That's it. We never have to do another boring task ever again. And next time we eat at Aya, we're gonna finish it. Yo. Ah! I'm excited. Yo, Chris. Hey, what kind of event did the classes at your old school do during culture festivals? I can assure you nothing as fun as this. School here in Inaba has a bunch of different events for our culture festival. I guess this is one of the few school events that everyone actually looks forward to. Shut up, phone. I need to mute you. I'm looking forward to it, because I already know what's coming. I know, right? I hope it gets really interesting, especially for some events in particular. Oh, Yosuke, you've got some plans? Yeah. Man from the wall, welcome. This looks like a dating sim. Is this Fire Emblem Three Houses? Yeah, look at that. That's Claude right there. Can you not see how upside down he is? What, it doesn't look upside down to you? Hold on, let me fix that. Da-da-da-da-da. Never mind, I can't flip the game upside down. Joke ruined. There's a headline written in large print on the bulletin board. The Miss Yasugami High Pageant. Oh? It seems to be announcing a beauty pageant that will take place during the cultural festival.
Ugh, on top of planning it, Kashiwagi's gonna be in it?
I don't think that's fair. To Kashiwagi? Oh!
So that's why she agreed to plan this event.
The name Noriko Kashiwagi is indeed on the entry list. And I bet her age is falsified as well on there. The other contestants are... You see a list of familiar names. I wonder who? Yukiko Amagi. What? Chie Satonaka. What? Rise Kujikawa. And Nato Shirogane. Yeah, boy. Beauty pet Hanako Otani. Oh, no. Let's hope there's not a swimsuit competition. It's a surprising lineup.
1, 2... Wow. There's a lot of signups here. I'm surprised so many people took an interest.
An interest, or maybe somebody put them up to it. You love this song? I love every song in this game. I was actually... I mentioned the past few streams, I've been working on getting a classic iPod up and running, and I was organizing my music. I came across the Persona soundtracks and just listened to them for like an hour the other day. Oh, just vibing. And not to mention, Persona 4 dancing soundtrack?
Kuchikawa? Seriously? Oh man, trust a celebrity to kill the fun of it all.
Is she gonna win though? If only this had Twitch integration, you guys could vote for the real winner of the
I
pageant.
bet she'll draw a huge crowd.
Wow. Yukiko-san's finally entering.
That's a little creepy, dude.
If this was any other year, she'd win for sure. Now she's up against Rosette.
You kind of forget how popular Yukiko is in the school. They always talk about it, but like, since you never hang out with your friends outside of social links after like the first few chapters, they kind of like fade into the background.
It's gonna be a culture festival to remember.
That's why events like these are really good. You remember, oh yeah, they do go to your school.
Huh? Rosette's entering? She's gonna take part in something like this? Maybe I better think more seriously about saving a seat.
The songs are awesome, and when you listen to them, they destroy your English grammar. It's not Persona unless the song is only vaguely English. River in a dry land, the last days in a lost town.
Look, Chie's entering too. She's actually pretty close to my type.
What's up, Colin?
Actually, I hear she has a lot of secret admirers.
Naoto's that boyish, girlish, whatever, right? You know, she's, pretty cute.
Here we go again. Oh, that wasn't even the end of the laugh.
Dude, you sound like a pervo when you laugh like that.
I wonder how many takes it took the voice actors to get that.
But to be honest, I think she's cute too.
Somebody get Kanji in here. He'll tell all of them to get bent. It seems that each girl already has fans. Oh, what about you guys, chat? Who are you a fan of?
Yo, are you free for lunch?
Ske.
I don't know why, but Chie asked us to come to the roof.
Yosuke.
She looked pretty serious. I wonder if something's happened.
Kawakami. Man, you guys have good taste. Another person casting a vote for Kawakami. Unfortunately, Kawakami's not in this game.
Oh, and Kanji's coming too.
You were called out to the rooftop during lunch. Did something happen? Ruh-roh, does it have to do with the case?
You better have a damn good explanation for this!
What did you do this time, Mr. Yosuke?
For what?
The beauty pageant! You wrote down our names without telling us, didn't you?
There it is.
No, it wasn't me. Why do you automatically blame me?
Why not? We just default. He's the Larry Butts of this game. If something smells, it's usually the Hanamura.
I mean, if you don't want to do it, you just say no, right? Like it was just a joke.
We wouldn't be so pissed if we could do that! With Kashiwagi planning this year's event, even those who got entered by other people can't back out!
Is it weird to say that Chie destroys my ears in a good way? Like, she has a right to be this angry.
Seriously?
She's had it.
Must have been something in the fine print I overlooked.
And there you go, self-incriminated. Should have just pleaded the fifth.
So it was you!
As always, Goku's a fan of his dog. I'm not sure if you can vote for your dog for the beauty pageant. Let's have a separate dog show then. Kamen Rider likes the girl with the braids. They should be just... I want to see a mod, now that this is on PC, that makes a whole new, completely brand new story and then takes the models of like the random NPCs and actually gives them names, maybe slightly different outfits, and actually makes them named characters. Whole different plot. Think of the possibilities. They could just make a Persona engine.
Oh, crap!
Hey, do you want us to take part in the beauty pageant?
Well, yeah.
See, Risei's up for it.
I mean, you guys know how popular Yukiko is here. And on top of that, we have an idol and a detective prince. What's the point of having a beauty pageant if all these incredible heroines aren't going to take part?
So where do I fit in?
She is the most incredible heroine of them all. Hey, I just got the Featherman outfits for everybody. We're basically the Power Rangers. Let's go, Super Sentai.
Oh. Well, excuse me for not fitting in! Well, excuse me for not fitting in!
Princess.
Hey, you want them to be in it too, don't you, Kanji?
Huh? I ain't interested in that stuff.
I know you are.
Naoto-kun,
Look at that.
Kanji-kun says that he really wants you to be in it.
Can't even bear to think about Naoto in the pageant. Kanji's got a weakness. She is just Link, and she does wear green. Maybe that's why I like her. She's got the skirt. She's got the green outfit. She likes to yell, "Hiya! Ha! Saya!"
What? I didn't say nothing.
Can't
What about
hide it.
you? You want them to be in it, right?
Oh. Enter the pageant, damn it. Wow. I can make let my character say damn it. You should see the anime scene for this. It's not even one of these options. The main character goes on a huge rant about why the girls need to join the pageant. So much so that it gets fast forwarded in the show. Let's simulate that. Enter the pageant, damn it. You stressed how much you want them to enter the beauty pageant. Your expression increased, like that matters.
Hey, you guys are inching onto the bandwagon with Yosuke, aren't you?
So long as there are people looking forward to seeing me, I might as well put on a show for them. Of course, there's no need to involve my agency in this.
I don't know if Rise counts. They've already seen everything. Everything on the Midnight Channel, at least in her case. Kanji, too. You'll put your dog in the dog show. If they don't vote for her, you'll kill them. Wait a minute. Okay, Hero Yui from Gundam Wing.
That's right. That's the way to go. Teddy's looking forward to it too. Actually, I think he was more excited than anyone. It was him who was pushing me to sign you all up.
So Ted's behind this too.
I believe it.
We're in an awkward position. If we can't refuse, I suppose there's no sense in arguing the point. But it seems ill-fitting for someone like me to get up on stage.
If anything, Naoto's the most prepared. You're able to appear on TV on willy-nilly, give interviews and whatnot. Naoto, you know how to deal with people.
I wonder if there's any way I could take it up with the school authorities.
I don't think it's a problem at all. I mean, just do it. You know, seriously.
Just do it. Just it's not a problem. But please do it. I mean,
Dude, looks like your blood's boiling even more than usual.
Silly Kanji, just tell her you want to see her on the stage.
can see right through him. He's as transparent as an atomic purple Game Boy Color.
So, is it a deal? The four of us will be in the beauty pageant?
What are you saying?
I beg you, please be in it.
Kanji has never been more serious in his entire life. I feel like this is a little bit of character development for Kanji. He's not embarrassed or anything, he's actually speaking his feelings. Naoto, I need to see you in a swimsuit, wait.
If you do, my, doubts will finally be cleared. Come on! Make me a man!
There it is.
Come on! Make me a man!
Let's clip that. I want that as a sound file.
Doubts? What are you talking about?
Oh, it's a long story, Naoto. How long? I can't believe we've already played this game for like 80 hours. How many hours has that been since Kanji's dungeon? At least 60? My first playthrough of this game took 80 hours. That gives you an idea of how much more slowly I'm playing this because I'm listening to all the dialogue and reading it all out loud, and also pausing to ramble about it, like I am doing right now.
Look, just do it, damn it! I mean, you're an ace detective, aren't you?
I've missed Troy Baker as Kanji so much. Matt Mercer is good, but there's something about this.
Look, just do it, damn it! I mean, you're an ace detective, aren't you?
What does that have to do with a beauty pageant?
And the biggest grin on my face right now. Come on. It's Kanji. It's okay, Kanji. We all love you too. Just do it. You forgot about Teddy. Why isn't Teddy here to take some of the heat? The preparations for the Culture Festival in 2 days are going well. You want Kanji as your husbando. I'm sure that model will appear someday.
Tired.
I'm surprised it's not even here yet. Look at all those supplies. Where'd you get that?
Where'd you guys go?
Over to Jeunesse. We had to go get some paint and cloth.
That makes sense. They got everything.
Oh, for the decorations.
Thank you. Did you have them write you an invoice?
That's Nanako's voice. I thought Nanako was here.
Yeah, I think they understood what it was for, so they wrote it without us having to ask.
There's some things I want to go over about the day of the event.
Is this about the group date cafe?
Yes, since Yosuke's leading the executive committee.
Wait, what?
It was your proposal, right?
Uh-huh. You gotta reap what you sow, Mr. Yosuke.
Are you serious?
I don't know why I'm calling him Mr. Yosuke
Well,
today.
all you have to do is the reception. After people sign in, have a few guys and girls sit facing each other at a table, conduct a short session first where they ask each other questions. After about half an hour of that, it'll be confession time. Get them to select the number of the person they like. If the other person accepts, that makes them a couple. Hey, Yosuke, you listening?
Making a game out of it. It's almost like the King's game. Draw a number. Number 2, sit on my lap. Actually, they're gonna... Imagine if they just make that part of the group date cafe. Kashiwagi would allow it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, if we roll up this bit of cloth, won't it kind of be like a ball?
Yeah, okay, I'll be the catcher.
What are these guys doing?
Why the catcher? Hey, Yosuke, want to be the batter?
I don't give a damn anymore. I'm in. Watch me slam that ball right back into your face.
Hey, you guys better get serious about this.
What does that have to do with... Not even paying attention to what your responsibilities are. Alright, bye. The group date cafe that your class will be running at the Culture! I can't speak today. Festival is getting underway. King's Game, number 4, Piggyback Ride.
You're back.
My favorite part of the anime was that the King's Game was just the ultimate version. All 3 results at once. Sit on my lap, hug, and a piggyback ride. You can work as a janitor at the hospital today. I can, but do I want to? What does the guide say I should do? Because again, I am one off from maxing out Devil, which the guide already assumes I have done. Let's see, October 27th. It's supposed to be tutoring, but is today a tutor day? I'm confused. It didn't say I could. Let's try it. If not, well, I guess we'll finish out the double link. Dun, dun. Nanako is the class rep. So proud. She's not even a high schooler. She's in 1st grade. I looked it up. Or rather, I saw something that mentioned that she was in 1st grade. I finally confirmed how old she is. She was in preschool when all that stuff happened that, you know, made Dojima rampant about revenge. But now she's in 1st grade. Oh, we can tutor today. Alright, I don't even think I have a double persona at the moment. I do. Do I have... I don't have tower. Let's go back and get one of those. We'll be good there. There's no reason to max out the Devil Social Link right now. It's more like, do I want the ultimate persona that I can't even fuse because it'll probably take like 4 personas anyway? Probably not. Register everything. Let's go. Fuse. Twitch made you unfollow. I saw that you followed yesterday. I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Twitch be Twitch sometimes. I'm pretty sleepy and tired today. I was honestly a little unsure about streaming, but you know, we're at a part of the game that I wouldn't want to miss. So I think, you know, taking care of it today would be a good idea, and even if it's a shorter stream, maybe 2 hours, that's also fine. Just something worth watching, you know? Tower. Chow-Tia. I already have Chow-Tia registered. Let's just buy it again. I'm running out of money. I spent all my money on the Phoenix Featherman costumes. I hope I don't run out. Next time it's daytime, I need to go to the blacksmith shop and sell all my non-important items. There we go. Easy. Look at how cute it is. Oh, those lips. I don't know if I like that sheep. That's the kind of sheep you want to count if you get nightmares. If you want to get nightmares. You know what? I think I can sell stuff at this store too. I haven't been here in a while. Dusty Kugo, what's up? How many vibes have you missed? Not much. I don't know if this is a vibe. This is more like a vibe check at the moment. Item exchange. Oh, that's right. We can get guns for Naoto. I love that they're all toy guns, kind of setting the precedent for Persona 5 later on. Like, this game, we take in weapons like golf clubs and fish and maracas. And they never really explain why they're still lethal in the TV world. Persona 5, they doubled down on that concept hard. So yeah, rubber band gun, water gun. Even though Naoto's actually a detective and has a real gun. Tutor time. You have Tate, you'll get along, and the relationship will deepen. Sounds good to me. Da-da-da. Kamen will speak to a Wooloo. We'll stick to Wooloos. Much more adorable. You tutored Shu.
Can you teach me this?
It comes after the word have, so I should be using the past participle. Done, right? You began to explain the sentence to him in an easily understood manner. Yeah. I don't even know if it's possible to not have max expression by the time you do this social link. Don't you need... I forget what you need. I think you just need knowledge to do this one. Is English all about memorization too? Kinda basically, because the rules are all over the place. You might as well just have to memorize everything. Math is just remembering the right formulas and applying them. Chemistry is just remembering chemical equations. The tests are just there to see if you can remember them and to penalize you if you forget.
Mister!
Is there any bullying at your school? I don't know. What do you count Hanako as? To Teddy. Teddy's not a student, so maybe it doesn't count. Let's say... No, there isn't. I guess I'd expect that from people in high school. You're more mature. Shu nods. It's not like they're punching him or hiding things from him or anything. They're not stealing his money. It's just that he doesn't have a place there. Talking about the transfer student. I'm beginning to suspect he's talking about himself. Like, you know, asking for a friend. Maybe that's not the same thing as bullying. Don't ignore it, though. I still don't know if we're in the phase of agreeing with him or actually telling him to become a better person. Leave it to me. Just avoid the question entirely. Sensei. Oh, thank you. Shu looks happier. I'm totally not going to do anything about his school. I don't even know where he goes. Oh, it's not about me. It's about the transfer student. The one I was talking about before. Not me. Sure. It seems I've been talking to you about things that aren't really relevant to my studies. I don't know, man. I don't mind. You told Shu that his talking about school didn't bother you. Your understanding has increased. Thank you. Shu's happy. Yeah.
You'll come again, won't you?
I'll think about it, as long as your mom keeps giving me $100. Poor kid is still not wizened to the world. But in a way, that's a good thing. He's not jaded like me. It seems that Shu is starting to open up to you. You feel that your relationship with Shu has deepened. I guess I won't need the Shu horn anymore. Hey, there's this transfer student that really loves Marie. Not me, though. No, it's totally not you. Then, take care.
Thank you very much.
You finished your tutoring job and went home. Yeah. Let's go. How many chickens have I missed? I don't think any. Oh, here we go. Culture, culture, culture. You can see a headline in large letters on the bulletin board. The Miss Yasugami High Pageant. Miss? In quotation marks. It seems that a cross-dressing pageant is also going to be held at the Culture Festival. Karma! Karma! Karma!
Hey, it's Yosuke. We're expecting great things from you.
They're doing the cross-dressing pageant again this year? Man, they never learn, do they? Ooh, some people have signed up already. Man, what idiots would want to be in this thing?
I wonder...
Let's see, Yosuke Hanamura...
Wow, who's that guy? Wait a minute! That's my name!
Me? Wait, and Kanji Tatsumi?
There you go. He'll be the star of the show. I put all my votes in for Kanji.
You're on here too!
Oh, never mind. I vote for myself. Rigged. Fuzzy Bear, what's up? Shu seems nice. He's a good kid. He's just, too smart for his own good. We're getting into some hijinks today, as you'd expect from anime. Ruh-roh. I'm in a beauty pageant. ManokAdobo. That's your name, all right. Put it on my driver's license. That's me. Don't ask how a chicken got a driver's license.
There's a lot of contestants. Didn't we only get, like, 2 people last year?
Must have been a hard choice.
I heard this year, even if someone else signs you up, you can't back out. Well, that's not cool. Hey, but what if they did sign themselves up?
Plot twist. I actually am the only one who put my own name on there. I thought I'd be a shoo-in. Now I got all this competition, especially Kanji. I might not make it. I might not win.
Ew, what a disturbing thought. Seriously, that's really wrong.
Hey. I'll still win. And that's a victory in my book.
Someone else signs you up? It's them. They must have done this.
Now you know how it feels, sir. It seems that you'll have to enter the cross-dressing pageant at the Culture Festival. Have to? Or get to? You should sign up Ko and Daisuke. Yeah. No, I respected them too much. Myself, I don't, so I'm fine with this. Pure gold. Oh, what hijinks will we get into?
You better have a damn good explanation for this.
For what?
Feigning ignorance.
For what, my ass? For signing us all up in the cross-dressing pageant. It was you, wasn't it?
Oh, that thing.
What's with the NPC? She was in on it too.
Rise-chan started saying, let's all have fun with this, so I didn't really have a choice. And Kashiwagi seems happy too now that there's more people involved in it.
It's gonna be great. Who do you guys is gonna be the star?
You little... This is cross-dressing! Cross-dressing!
Is that kind? So by the way that we're talking about it, this was a thing that happened last year too. Is this just allowed in these Japanese high schools? Is that just normal? I have no idea.
Well, you're the one who started it. It's because of you that we can't back out of the beauty pageant, so it serves you right.
That's beside the point.
Don't worry. We'll make you absolutely enchanting, okay?
Nah, girl. I can do my own makeup. Gosh, I will slay. Remember that Rise cosplay Ko did? That was entirely too convincing. Okay, I'll give you that one, Kuga.
That's not what's important here.
It's about a man's pride, damn it!
I'll give it my all. I was down from the start.
Whoa. Are you serious?
You bet your fluffy buns.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with pride or any of that. You know already, right? Once someone signs you up, you can't back out. If you got a problem with that, go talk to Ms. Kashiwagi.
There's no way she's gonna listen.
Why are you giving up?
See, Kanji knows what's up. He's totally down to do this with me too. Yosuke, if you don't give it your all, you won't stand a chance against us.
I ain't doing this. Period.
Oh. For a second I had hope.
Kanji-kun, Are you still okay as far as the mandatory attendance policy? I don't think it would be wise to disappoint a teacher too much.
Whoa.
What a scary gal. You know that, senpai?
Yukiko's got the blackmail going. Because she's the... Oh, yeah. She's not class rep, but she had some position with the student body, I remember. Oh, she knows everything about him.
Just leave it to us to dress you guys up. Rise-chan's with us too. There's no way you won't turn out pretty.
I'm already pretty. Girl. Caitlin, enjoy the lurk. We're being pretty.
You're positive we'll be pretty?
Now he agrees with it. I want to be pretty.
I guarantee it.
Hey, why are you suddenly fine with this?
Hey, pretty is fabulous.
Well, if we gotta do this, might as well go all the way with it.
There's nothing manly about being a woman.
We're just dressing up like one. You don't want to have a nice little picture to hang up over your wall. And Teddy can like pray to it every morning.
I seriously refuse.
Kashiwagi's sure gonna get angry if you don't show up. Maybe you and Kanji-kun can be classmates next year.
Why is this happening?
Karmic retribution. Sir.
We all end up in the same boat without our consent. What kind of joke is this?
Same boat, you're going down with the ship, Captain.
The exact same joke you pulled on us?
If we gotta do this, might as well go all the way with it.
That's the spirit. Now this time with enthusiasm. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. All in. All in.
Welcome home, big bro.
Kamen Rider, unfortunate. You should have gone all in. Alright, here we go. Nanako, you have any dresses I can wear? I mean, it doesn't matter that they don't fit. Because isn't that what style is? Just wear clothes that don't fit. It's okay. With the trends of fashion, it's actually, you know, I'm like 10 years ahead. This is 2030 fashion. You should rest early today to get ready for the cultural festival that starts tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I'm still gonna borrow one of your dresses, Nanako. The Culture Festival finally begins today. You wonder if your class project will be a success. Project. You should hurry to school. Do I really want to hurry to my doom? Let's go. All in, more like all out. That's what I call an all-out attack. Let it all out. The class booth, Group Date Cafe. No one is stopping by.
Come in for a first-hand experience with group dating.
Plebes. They don't understand what real culture is all about. I'm not advertising hard enough.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
You know what we should have done? We should have got Nanako to advertise, put her in a little penguin outfit, have her walk around the school eating taiyaki, just like Azuma Gadayo. Think about it, Penguin Nanako.
There's not that many people passing by here in the first place.
I think we need some shills to drum up interest.
Shills? Who?
We're gonna be an example.
Who else is here besides us?
Isn't that kind of sad?
Do we have a choice? We need customers to get the ball rolling. If there aren't many people passing by, we have to get the attention of the ones who are by any means necessary.
This is like buying bots to watch your Twitch streams. Buy views and subscriber at bot.com. They just get the ball rolling so that more people will come. Except I would never do that. No way.
But there's only 5 of us here.
Yo, how's it going?
Kanji, you wonderful, wonderful sap. I mean friend. You're joining us.
I came to check up on you guys.
Perfect timing.
There we go.
But now we've got 4 guys and 2 girls.
I don't see a problem.
You guys are cross-dressing tomorrow anyways. One of you can sit on the girls' side.
Who's it gonna be?
What? I'm not gonna...
Quickly grab a guy's seat, boldly sit in the girls' area. A or B? A or B? Chat, you guys decide. Quick, cast your votes. While I, dance. As if there was a choice. Boldly go where no man has gone before. Literally.
Oh, you're volunteering?
This has gotta be good. Yosuke might go somewhere he's never been before.
You never run out of surprises, man.
I'm not sitting across from
let's
Yosuke.
get
What's
started.
going on here? Not even kanji.
You guys can start now.
What are your hobbies? I like fusing things and summoning things.
Will someone please start?
Dude, you gotta set an example. Here, I'll go. The silence is heavy. Should you try asking a question as if you were a girl? What kind of girl do you like? Who do you like the most? These are boring questions. Get to the spicy stuff. Who do you like the most? And is it me?
Can't talk about something like that here.
It's not me? How dare you? I thought we had something, Yosuke.
Actually, what the hell is this?
A mock group date?
I guess it's my fault for bringing up the shill thing.
You're in it too, male crass rep. You don't even have a name.
Okay, out of the three of us here, who would you date?
So out of the two that have names, let's see.
Hey, I object to this line of questioning.
Oh, don't worry. All right, let's start with you, Chie-san.
Huh? Wait,
Don't worry. He said out of the people here, so just pick Yukiko. He said out of the three of us. We didn't say which three.
well...
You feel like Chie is looking over at you. Could she be signaling you to help her? Ask Yukiko the same question.
Me? Who would I choose to date?
Just skip it. Well, she's already rejected Yosuke, so that narrows it down.
That's private.
Isn't it?
Kanji is so focused, Chie gave you a wink of thanks. Oh yeah, raise that max social link, baby. He does know it's a group date by this point. He was just told. He's given it his all. He's already gave up everything today.
Your turn. Who would you want to date?
Was there ever a choice?
Whoa, way to go, Kanji. I mean, isn't he a perfect match for you?
I should have realized this was gonna result in Yosuke teasing. Sorry, but Naoto isn't here. I'm playing the part of Naoto today. That's all that is. Can't you see I'm vibing? I'm vibing in my seat, giving up that aura.
Oh, definitely not! You son of a...
Kick him! Kick him!
here. If you don't stop bringing that up, I ain't holding myself responsible. You got it?
There. It's because you're so manly. Even guys can get behind that.
Well, I am pretty confident that I ain't gonna lose to anyone when it comes to manliness.
Got that damn right, Kanji. He's just emanating that aura stank. Kanji looks happy. See, everyone's having fun here. I got the musical notes. And we can all bond over our love of hating Yosuke. I don't even hate him. He's a bro. He's just too much of a bro. We need to tone down. We need to tone down. We need to put him in his place. The silence is heavy.
Senpai, how are you doing?
You should have come here earlier, we say.
Well, see ya.
How much more awkward can you get?
Mark it. The group date cafe is officially a failure.
Anime does that way better. The first day of the culture festival ended on a strange note. You decide to at least walk around the school a bit before going home. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yasugami High hallway. Whoa! This class is exhibiting a collection of local artifacts. I wish ours was doing something this cool. We're doing a freaking play, man! What's up with that? It's too late to complain, Piglet. Piglet? We doing Winnie the Pooh today? It's not Piglet, it's Hamlet. How do I get stuck with that role anyway? Hey, you get to be the star, man. To be or not to be, whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the whips and pangs of 1,000 arrows or soccer balls to the face. And who the hell came up with this play? Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet? Dude! Maybe a little love triangle? Could be interesting. It all started when Hamlet's father was murdered by Romeo. Turns out he was secretly a Capulet. Capulet? Chill out, dude. Tomorrow's gonna be way more exciting. Right, Chris? Oh, Daisuke, you don't even know. October 30th? Pretty eventful. For sure. I'm gonna be rooting for you in that beauty contest. Remember, first place or bust. Yo. You had fun with Ko and Daisuke. Fun, they call it. Fun, they said. Oh no, I'm walking with my girlfriend. The guide set me up. The guide set me up. Of course, she's your girlfriend by this point of the game. Why didn't I go through this social link faster? The long-nosed fortune teller? Huh? Sounds familiar. Oh, come on. Who'd believe crap like this? Nobody has a long nose. Margaret. Margaret, save me. Save me from her. She thinks I'm her boyfriend. You're a confident one. Maybe you are pretty good. Pretty good. You want to challenge me? I bet you can't win. Overestimating your competence will only work against you, miss. Huh. I'll take that as your acceptance. I challenge you to read one fortune, no time limit. If I win, which I will, I'm going to destroy this stand. Stando. What do you mean win? How do you win a fortune? If it doesn't come true? The subject of this little contest is Chris's relationship with girls. Wait, you don't want to know that future. Maybe you do. It'll save me the trouble of letting her down. If that's the case, I most certainly have the advantage. What does that mean? You share a stirring moment with I. You don't even go inside the fortune-telling booth, dude. You toured the culture festival with your friends.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah. Vegetable time. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I gotta check something. Dun dun. Sounds of love. Do 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 do. Should you go look at the anime clip? If you want. It's the middle of the stream, so I don't really feel safe playing it right now. I'm gonna get unmuted. Harvest. Look at this. The only family activity we get as a maxed out social Linkapalooza. Wait,
They look
Goku.
good.
Why are you redeeming the chicken attack now? We're having a moment. We're having a moment. No! They're here to get the vegetables. Invasive species, they're eating up all the crops. Oh man, there's nothing left now.
Great vegetables.
Tom, thanks for the hydrate. Let's go. Tiny tomato. I need to buy more seeds. I'm running out. In the meantime, I guess we can plant some cracked wheat. I am out of chest keys. I didn't buy them from Tanaka. I fixed the voice filter, by the way. I have to update because voice mod just doesn't want to be backwards compatible, apparently. Who knows what updating broke? Let me just make sure I've got the personas I need. Da, da, da. The guide says I need to have a lover's persona in case Rise wants something to happen. You know, I might have already messed up. I might have already messed up. Da, 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 da. Cause it says, be sure to have a persona of the Lover's Arcana for the event on 10:30. Well, it's 10:29, so I think I'm still good. I should get rest. Oh no! I'm not allowed to leave. That's the problem. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Okay, we gotta do a little bit of redo here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I am gonna save though. Hey, this way we get to see the other options that I didn't pick. Alternate reality. Let's go. I really gotta go all the way to 10:27, don't I? Ooh, that sucks. My fault. Didn't read the guide that closely. I wouldn't care that much. But, you know, I've caught it early enough. Poultry gang unite. Poultry gang. You guys trying to scheme against me? Trying to overtake the pollo. Pollo. Crocodile. Crocodile. Da, 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 da. Let's see, we just got Tiaotie back, so we also need to go ahead and get anything from Lovers. Lean on Seed. Oh, the money I'm spending. Oh, the money I'm spending. Is this before I bought Tiaotie back? Actually. Yeah, it is. Okay, good thing I remembered. Let's tutor all over again, baby. Group date again. Also, welcome to the stream, Luke Lee. Hope you're doing good. Yeah. I've played this game before, so the only reason I'm really, like, getting caught up on making sure I do all the social links right is so that I make sure to max them all out before the end of the game. You know, so you guys can see everything. Fast forward. Boom. Loving the, VHS aesthetic when you fast forward. I don't mind. Perfect. Social link go. Come on, come on. Guys having fun, by the way. Question for the chat. Who here has only watched the anime but not played the game? Again, it's so odd to me that the general consensus is that the Persona 5 anime botched the pacing of the game, but Persona 4 anime just got it right. I wonder if that has something to do with, like, the inherent differences of the stories? Or maybe Persona 4 just has that much padding in between story events that when you... I probably shouldn't pick the other thing.
Gonna listen.
That much padding that when you just take it all out, it just becomes normal. I don't know, it never really felt that long to me when I was playing it the first time. Da 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 da.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
You don't get that effect on PC? I'm pretty sure I was seeing it just now. Maybe it's like slightly different, but it looks pretty VHS-y to me. Pretty VHS-y. Nothing to do but go to sleep. Rest early, let's go. You've played the game but not watched the anime, but the golden scenes are great. It's worth it, it's worth it. Even if you just seek out specific episodes that you know where certain events happen. It's fun to see, like, what's the quote-unquote canon decision that the protagonist makes. Or sometimes they just put in every result. Sometimes they make their own outcomes. The group date is a lot less awkward in the anime, I'll say that. Should we try the other one? Let's try the other one. Hey, I bet that Yosuke gets shoehorned into being in a girl seat if I pick this one, so let's see an alternate universe. Let's go. Oh yeah, and the fights too.
There you go, Yosuke. You'll be our girl.
Are you serious?
Are you missing out on something? If you don't watch the anime, you mean?
Well, let's get started.
I'd say it's definitely worth watching, even if you have played the game already. Either just reminisce about the fun times you had playing, or just see how it's different.
You guys can start now.
Oh, you're missing the effect. I don't know. I haven't played the Vita version in so long. I don't remember how exactly it looked.
Will someone please start?
Look at that, Yosuke's on the girl's side. The silence is heavy.
Actually, what the hell is this?
A mock group date. I mean, we're on a group date.
There you go. Put your back into it, Yosuke.
You don't have to talk like a girl.
Oh, yes, he does.
So, what are your hobbies?
Look at that. Kanji
Man, you're
participates.
enjoying this, aren't you?
Kanji participates if you put Yosuke on the girl's side. Love it.
Martial arts in general, mainly watching them.
That's hot.
Yikes, this is really embarrassing.
My hobby is, defeating shadows?
Yukiko, don't say that in front of the class rep. He doesn't know.
That's not a hobby.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, this is actually great. I'm happy we saw this other side of things.
Okay, then we'll ask you a question next.
What type of girls do you like?
All of them.
Whoa, getting right to the point.
Yosuke.
I guess, cute girls? Man, this is lame.
Ask me the question. Ask me the
Now
question.
it dawns on you. Your turn. What type of girls do you like?
What? I can't. Come on. Come on, Yosuke's on the other side of the table. Why can't I pick him? I guess I'll pick Yukiko because I'm not maxed out on our social link, but again, in my heart, it's gotta be Chie. I'm sorry! Ugh.
Huh? Oh, thank you, I guess.
You'd pick Kanji. I picked Kanji the first time. Unfortunately, I'm on the same side of him on the table this time. Yukiko looks embarrassed, but happy as well.
Your turn, Kanji-kun.
Well,
Where's Naoto?
well, I guess someone who's, kind of mysterious and, looks strong, but's actually kinda...
So exactly, Naoto.
Yeah, I really wonder who you're talking about.
Yukiko, what's with the question mark? You know exactly who that is. Any of us here like Yosuke?
Well, you guys are all wonderful, but I think you'd be the most reliable.
Well, thank you. Oh, that's so flattering.
I mean, you idiot, don't make me play along.
Hey, that was all you, man. You've gone somewhere you can't come back from. The silence is heavy. Still awkward. Is Rise gonna come by? There she is.
Senpai, how are you doing?
This looks familiar. Leave. Leave while you still can. It's too late for me.
Well, see ya.
You like Nato the best? Yeah, I'll have you know.
Mark it. The group date cafe is officially a failure.
Although in my personal runs, I pick Chie usually. This is a Naoto run because it's something I've never done in this game. So we are actually gonna go for the most vibin' waifu. Whoa, this class is blah blah blah. Romeo, Juliet, Hamlet. Piglet. Oh, so you still get Aya Bihara. I wonder, do you always hang out with her? Or only if you're doing her social link? I'd assume you'd have to have at least joined a club such that you've met Ai. Because if you never join a sports
Welcome
club, you
back.
never meet her. Yeah, let's go. Harvest time. Yosuke's a hen in a boy's egg, if you catch my drift. I don't know, which came first? What I do? Wheat. Good. You like to imagine the long-nosed fortune teller is Igor. Wow, I wonder where you got that idea. Well, it's probably Margaret. You know, we heard Margaret's voice. It's probably Margaret wearing an Igor, like, fake nose, trying to cosplay as him as a sort of disguise, even though people normally can't see her. What's she trying to do? She's trying to spy on my life, man. Alright, here we go. 10:29. The last day of the Culture Festival. You guys excited? You guys excited? I got my dress all ready to go. Got my makeup did. I'm gonna be pretty. You should get some rest to be ready for the second day of the Culture Festival. Go to bed. The voice sounds like Rise. It's not Rise, though. It's not Rise, though. It's Margaret. That's the point. Nani? What's going on here? There. October 30, 2011. The last day of the Culture Festival. At the Dojima home, where ManokAdobo is staying.
There. All done.
What is this? It's Persona 4. What are you talking about? Look, there's Nanako. It's October 30, right? Nanako Dojima, Chris's younger cousin in the first grade. She does the housework after her mother died. Okay. The table is set, and a breakfast Nanako prepared is already waiting for you.
My teacher said you need to eat well in the morning. I just know how to cook eggs. So I made sunny-side-up eggs and a rolled omelet.
Egg. Nanako, I knew you had taste in breakfast.
Huh? The rolled omelet turned black.
You know, I think it's good even if it is burnt. You know, you might just get a little bit of cancer, though.
No, the burnt parts are bad for you.
Oh, I was trying to make her feel better. She knows more. She knows more. She knows better than me.
Dad says he likes it burned too, but it's still bad to eat. Well, thanks for the food.
Itadakimasu. Wait, what do you mean this isn't Persona 4? This is Persona 4, right?
Eggs are yummy. Chickens are amazing.
See, Nanako speaks the truth. How is this not canon to Persona 4? Look, there's Yuno there's Nanako. It's the day of the Culture Festival. Look, we're even getting a visit from Kaji himself.
Yo.
Nanako's a fan of the stream. Okay, this is Persona Q. Kanji Tatsumi, a first-year underclassman of Chris. He can be very brave, but also very impulsive. It's Kanji. Good morning. Fast forward. Let's go. This is Persona Q. This is the spin-off that happens to take place canonically in Persona 3 and 4's timeline. There's not really any evidence that this game is or isn't canon. Because basically by the end of it, everyone's mind gets wiped. So you never really know whether it really did or didn't happen. But it takes place today, on the last day of the Culture Festival. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this not funny gag, because I set up the 3DS capture card just for this. Let's go. The second day of the Culture Festival. At a classroom, before the contest begins. Parallel timelines. I recommend it, actually, Persona Q.
Why are you guys just standing there? Come on, hurry up and sit down.
It's a fun little crossover between the Persona 3 and 4 cast. And they get transported to an alternate universe where, like, both of their culture festivals are crossing over. And it's sort of like the same kind of gameplay as Etrian Odyssey, if you know that series. It's a dungeon crawler. And they get personas, and every character can have multiple personas, and it's really cool, actually. It's not the same kind of gameplay style, so you may not be used to it, though. harder than regular Persona, but the battle theme. Oh, the battle theme is my favorite. Hold on. In the entire Persona series, my favorite battle theme isn't even from, like, Persona 3, 4, 5. No. It's Persona Q to me. Listen. Uh-huh. This is the version you get when you... So you can play as either the Persona 3 or the Persona 4 protagonist to start with. This is the version that lines up more with Persona 3's style. There's a very slight difference between them. There's like a different key, different instruments in the foreground. This has more electric guitar. And it makes me vibe so hard. Let's just appreciate it. And of course, the stylings of Lotus Juice. I missed him. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's got a little bit of Persona 3 and 4. But not clashing. They're working together. And here's the Persona 4 version. It's got a bit of a key shift to be a little happier, just like the music in Persona 4 compared to 3. This is the one I hear the most, because when I play Persona Q, I always pick Persona 4 to start with. And I think they just pitched up Lotus Juice, so he sounds a little different. It's good. It's good. Okay, that was me just chilling Persona Q. Let's get back to Persona 4. Still, though, if you have a 3DS, check it out. You don't have to worry about, like, not having finished 3 or 4 or not, because it takes place at a point where, like, both parties are able to cross over, and it doesn't really spoil either game. So you should be good.
Come on, Kanji-kun, over here!
Hope you guys enjoyed the little detour of my mind.
I won't hurt you.
Much. The cross-dressing pageant will begin soon. It looks like you'll have to give up and let Yukiko apply makeup on you. I mean, I trust Yukiko more than I trust Chie to apply makeup. Oh, is Chie gonna do Yosuke's makeup? Oh, no. And it looks like Rise's gonna do Kanji's. Oh, he's gonna be beautiful.
What about me? It turns out I'm entering this too. I must win this contest to see my dream realized.
I wonder where Teddy went. He was suspiciously absent during all this. He's not even on the school roster. I'm surprised they put his name in.
He seemed bored, so we signed him up as a last-minute contestant.
Teddy's gonna win. Teddy's already beautiful, so probably. Look at him.
So you're making him suffer too, huh?
Look at him, baby blue eyes.
Well, if he's been signed up, there's nothing we can do about it. Naoto-kun, can you lend us a hand? We'll leave Teddy to you.
Me?
Oh, Naoto's got Teddy's makeup. This will be interesting. It's a cross-dressing pageant. Isn't Naoto always cross-dressing? Well, Naoto's already enrolled in the girls' pageant, so I'm not sure if she's eligible. But it'd be kind of funny if the school didn't already know Naoto was a girl, so they signed her up for the cross-dressing boys' pageant, and then she was just dressed as a girl. Dang, she looks just like one. Oh.
The Naoto Teddy team's unstoppable!
Well then,
First, I need some dazzling makeup.
See, there's the enthusiasm I wanted out of Kanji. That's the enthusiasm I want out of my own character. Come on.
You're right. Then I'll go borrow a makeup kit from someone.
She sounds excited. Listen to that. Listen to that enthusiasm in Naoto's voice for once. Look at her go!
Wait! The battle begins by choosing the right equipment!
I love this game.
We gotta use fake eyelashes, right?
All over the place. Even put them on my sideburns too.
Yeah, bring it on.
I wonder if anybody's made an entire wig out of fake eyelashes. And don't ask why I'm thinking that. Is that Funky Student?
So it begins.
This is extra Funky Student. He's got glasses and a pink afro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now begin the second day of the Culture Festival with the ever-popular Miss Yasogami Pageant.
Wait, we're going first? Oh, no.
Let's get right down to it and introduce our first contestant.
Please say it's me. Please say it's me. I want to get it over with. Rather, I'm excited.
She's a runaway express train who's Inaba born and bred and can kill with both her fists and her looks. Presenting
Kanji's first.
of the first year class 3.
I already know his costume. Look. Who's laughing? Who's laughing? He looks amazing. Look, it's Marilyn Monroe in the flesh. Nice lipstick, too. Perfectly applied.
Ew, that's so creepy!
They don't got no taste, I'll tell you what.
Oh, this is wrong on every level.
Now, don't rip me apart for asking, but what would you say is your best feature?
My eyes?
Sure.
Whoa! A conventional answer from this all too unconventional beauty!
We've seen other parts of Kanji, especially in his dungeon. I'd agree with that. Hey, the scar completes the look.
After such a strong start, I don't know how much of a chance the others have, but here's our second contestant.
Kanji stuffing his chest. Nah. His cup size is all natural, don't you see?
An eloquent heiress of the noble Juness, she's pure disappointment from the moment she opens her mouth.
Pure disappointment? I mean, that's accurate. But should an MC really be saying this? What's up, Wendy? You came in at the best time. Let's go.
Presenting Yosuke-chan of the second year class 2.
Woo-woo!
Hi.
This is clearly Chie's doing. He's barely any different. He has entirely too much blush on.
Holy crap!
You know, and I ironically like Yosuke's outfit. I'd like it if it was on somebody else. I'm sure I've seen somebody in the game wearing this besides
Here
him.
I thought Yosuke-senpai would be able to pull it off.
Dude, it's terrifying. I can just imagine someone like him sitting across from me on a train.
Now, you look ready to win in that outfit. Do you often dress like this?
Not enough. Look, I think they look fantastic. Kanji's actually killing it, honestly.
Hell no!
Little did they know that 10 years after this game first came out, there'd just be a TV show about this.
Like, no way!
What is with this? You're laughing stocks up here.
Honestly, no taste.
What did you think this was about?
I've already had about enough of this, but there's still more to come. Up next, our third contestant.
The one we can't actually say the name of because you enter it yourself.
She has the mildly bitter tang of the city, and she's made more girls cry than there are stars in the sky. Presenting our transfer student who's been breaking hearts in the second year, Class 2.
Chris Chan. I should have put it on the microphone. Look at me. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. I'm the prettiest of them all. Okay, so Kanji is. But don't you think I look a little familiar? Don't you think I look, maybe a little like, I had it. I had the picture. Corporate wants you to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the exact same picture. I'm Peko Pekoyama. I can kick your ass. Look, I even got a katana.
Senpai, why are you doing this?
I'm pretty. Look at the braids. Honestly, Yukiko did a good job too. Let's just replace the audience. Clearly. Everybody in chat, you guys can be the audience. You appreciate these fine young ladies way more.
Whoa. I thought he was cooler than that.
I am.
Sounds like your entrance is causing quite a stir. Did you sign yourself up?
See, we got applause in the chat. You guys know what's up. Damn straight!
Wow, he was more gung-ho about this than Kanji. Damn that Kashiwagi. How dare she tear away our innocence like this? Now I'm scarred for life, damn it!
Welcome to the club, Yosuke. I never had innocence.
Our last contestant is a random, unaffiliated entrant. She's a friend of our other beauties.
You could say she doesn't even go
Calling
here.
herself king of the TV world. She's a cute, sexy little number. Give a warm welcome to Teddy-chan!
Teddy, Teddy, Teddy! Excuse me, is that even a boy? Look at that!
Give me your hearts.
I'll tell you, before I ever played Persona 4, I saw pictures of Teddy in this outfit, and I just straight up thought that she was a girl character that we meet later. And then I realized, once after seeing this scene, he looks exactly like Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And he just pulls it off. He is Alice. Go check this out. Check this out. Persona 4 Arena. It's all for time. He even has this costume as one of his, like, possible costumes inside the bear outfit. Pulls it off. Pulls it off. Okay, Teddy might win this. You guys will vote for me, right? Right?
That's a boy? He's so cute!
Straight out of the rabbit hole.
I'd hit it.
Yeah, excuse me. Not me, I am hurt. I am hurt.
And the winner of this year's Miss Yasogami pageant
You want her phone number?
is...
Not mine. You can have mine. 8675309.
contestant who won everyone's heart, Miss Teddy!
Fine, I see how it is. You guys voted against me. I see it. I see all the votes in the chat. Teddy 100%.
As our champion, Miss Teddy will receive a very special prize.
Look at the audience, too. It's the girls. They're in the front row.
Later this afternoon, we will be hosting the Miss Yasogami pageant with actual beauties this time.
Who you calling actual?
Your reward is a position
Not me.
as an honorary judge in that pageant. Woohoo!
An honorary judge? That's one lame prize for what you gotta go through.
You'd say, I could have been a judge? I would have tried extra hard then. Also, look at Teddy. "100% Mallow Mart."
Not everyone can get that excited over a judge position.
Seeing him so happy kind of makes me happy too.
Petitions for the audience booing will be the sound of toads cheering. We would deserve the cheers. They cheered though. Teddy won. That's Alice, not Teddy. What is this game? Nice. Welcome to anime. Welcome to anime. This is the most anime part of the game. So, look, this is just Marilyn Monroe and Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Peko Pekayama from Danganronpa. Excuse me. All in one room. I'm sorry, you can't appreciate the crossover.
Yeah, he's like over the top innocent.
Well then, Miss Teddy, how does it feel to have won the pageant and become a judge?
And what are you gonna do now? I'm going to Disneyland! Disneyland Tokyo? Not sure if it's open.
The long-awaited day has finally come. I decree that one of the judging criteria later this afternoon will be... Ta-da! a swimsuit competition.
There is one. You know, Kashiwagi was gonna wear hers even regardless of whether it was an official part of the contest or not. He's just evening the score.
What the hell? Over my dead body!
Aw, I didn't bring a swimsuit.
It's okay, just summon your shadow, it'll be fine. Fan service, ew.
That bear needs to be disappeared.
Well, I doubt he has the authority to declare that unilaterally.
It's anime, he does.
This is great. I love the direction this is going.
Beautiful. Beautiful. But I'll have you know, we have that costume unlocked now for inside the dungeons. So while the rest of my team can be Phoenix Featherman, I will be Peko Peko Yama. It'll give me a +10 bonus to any katana attacks. You change back into your uniform and return to the hall. Obtain drag costume. Let's go, best costume in the game. Later that day, in the beauty pageant dressing room.
Dress yourselves up as well as you can, you little brats.
Is the teacher's really gonna try to intimidate the students? Because they're in the same costume, in the same contest. Kashiwagi, stop trying to cling on to the past.
What is she, the rival woman on a soap opera? Wait, is Kashiwagi serious about winning this?
I think she is.
Mr. Teddy dropped this off.
Mr. Ted, he got swimsuits for
He said
everybody.
that they're swimsuits.
Now no one has an excuse. Oh, is this legal?
Hey, we don't need them!
My mature charms will win the day.
Is that what she calls them? Anime laugh. Let's go. She even had the hand, back of her hand facing towards her mouth. You hate Kashiwagi. I don't think you're supposed to like her.
I brought my own swimsuit, of course.
She was prepared for this even... See, that's what I'm saying. Even if there wasn't going to be a swimsuit competition, she was ready to bust it out. Uh-oh, Hanako's here too.
I brought my own too.
Right, she's in the competition. Oh.
What's with these people?
Hey, let's not do this.
What's that? Getting cold feet? Wise of you to back out of a fight you can't win.
More like, she doesn't want to get caught on the same stage as you. It'll tarnish her reputation.
You call yourself an idol, but you're just jailbait with no brains, no guts, and especially no figure.
Jesus Christ, lady. She's in high school. It is sad. It is actually legitimately sad that she is, like, flaunting that over her.
What? There's no way their type would be crowned Miss Inaba. Why not just let them back out?
Oh, and I suppose you think you're gonna take the crown, you little snoring pig!
Catfight? Summon your persona?
Snoring? What are you
Jeez.
talking about? Your face is as foul as your mouth, and your brain's as rotten to boot.
We went through hell because of you! That's it! Now I'm pissed!
This was the motivation she needed, apparently.
Oh, you're going to challenge me? It's useless.
Budada.
Don't waste your energy. Let this be a warning to the others, too. Ugh, you're going to lose. Now's your last chance to run away.
Kashiwagi's a bit of a narcissist. I almost want to say it's the opposite. She has so little confidence in herself that she tries to put high school girls down in order to feel better. Depressing.
Run away? Why the hell would we run from someone like you?
It wouldn't be hard. She ain't gonna throw hands. She ain't gonna throw feet. Throw all those flurry of kicks. Chun-Li style.
Well, we did kind of run away last time.
That's what I'm saying! We gotta stand our ground and get our revenge for that!
and do a little bit of a spinning bird kick.
How can we cower and hide when they're picking a fight?
Yeah.
Right, Rise-chan! Naoto-kun! We won't run from this, right?
Oh yeah. Especially not Nato.
Me too?
Thought you could get away with this. Thought we were just gonna ignore the competition. They probably got a swimsuit just for you. Teddy probably gave you multiple options.
Why are you letting yourself be so easily provoked? There's no way! Absolutely no way that I'm wearing a swimsuit.
I actually really like when Naoto's voice actress actually has some power behind her lines. Like Naoto, when it comes to things that aren't the investigation, when it comes to things that aren't normal everyday situations, Naoto just doesn't know how to deal, and that's realistic to her character in a way.
You're not going anywhere.
Like, that's so intimidating. Go, 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 go. Inferiority complex. That's Kashiwagi to a T. You decided to watch the beauty pageant together with Yosuke and Kanji. Decided? More like it's mandatory.
But that's not all for the Culture Festival's main event. There's still more to come in the Miss Yasogami pageant.
Whoa.
The judging continues. Can you hear the crowd going wild?
I don't know. I need to listen a little bit closer.
Nice. Now for our next contestant, Miss Chie Sasanaka of the second year's Class 2. Come on out, Chie.
Look at she in her little boats.
Hi, I'm Chie Satanaka.
She's already won over the crowd. Look at that. They're dancing in excitement.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm kind of shy and reserved.
Yeah, right.
And my favorite food is pudding.
Jay, who wrote this script for you? You're not you are pudding. Pudding. I don't know what kind of pudding is flavored like steak, because that would be the only one. Chie, open your heart. Tell the truth. Everyone will go wild. Kung Fu steak. She's the perfect woman. The perfect woman.
That liar. It's steak.
Thank you very much. Up next, another contestant from Class 2, Miss Yukiko Amagi!
Hello, my name is Yukiko Amagi.
I realized, yeah, they're wearing their casual clothes now. They took off their uniforms. Yukiko looking nice in her little red dress. Kaneko only has a school uniform model, though.
My family runs the Amagi Inn. If you ever find yourself in the area, please give us a visit. Our hot springs are open to the public year-round.
Like, this is just an advertisement.
So whenever you're in the mood to enjoy them, please drop by.
It's the advertisement. It's probably the commercial to her family's inn.
All right, that'll do nicely.
Luckily for her, she already had her own script prepared.
Next up, a very familiar face from the first year Class 2, Miss Rise Kujikawa.
All right, let's see it. What's she wearing? Her full-on pop idol outfit? Dancing all night? Nope, just her normal little dress and her cowboy boots.
Hi, my name's Rise Kujikawa.
She's prepared. She's too good. She's done this.
I haven't been in town very long, but it's a great place, and I'm 100% thrilled to be here. So sorry that I'm not working as an idol right now. Rizette's gonna do her best, so I hope you'll all cheer for me.
The real Risette, ladies and gentlemen, in the flesh. Oh, thank you very much.
A little too productionalized for me. She's very good at her job, but it's a bit too good.
Next is the mysterious transfer student of the first year's Class 1, Miss Naoto Shirogane!
Here we go. Hoo.
Hey, Kanji, here she comes.
Of course.
Hey, shh. Pipe down.
It's Naoto with no hat.
I'm Naoto Shiragane?
Beautiful.
It's hard to believe I'm up on a stage at a pageant like this. This is beyond my wildest imaginings. I really don't know what to say.
See, the most honest out of all of these little speeches. She doesn't know. She, you realize how she kind of carefully chose her words there? She's honest, and she's looking kind of adorable too. Look at that.
Can I step back now?
Right? Right? Amazing what taking off a hat can do.
All 6 uniquely beautiful contestants are on stage!
I think this is probably the moment, because you don't really get to see Naoto all that much as a girl after, rescuing her from her dungeon. This is probably the point where people start to realize, oh wait, she probably is a waifu too. Oh wait, you know what? It's more than what Yosuke says, like, oh, now that she's a girl, she's kind of cute. Like, no. As a person, she's actually adorable. And also, her hair's actually pretty pretty.
Now, let's have our special judge, Mr. Teddy, ask them some questions.
You rarely ever see her full hair. Common votes for Tofu outfit Rise. That would have won her the contest. Hands down. Can I see Tofu outfit Naoto, though? That'll be the true critical hit. But
I am Teddy, the honorary judge for this pageant. Please keep in mind that if you anger me, you will be at a disadvantage. Well, Miss Chie, do you have a boyfriend?
music just cut out. I don't know if that's a bug.
What? Teddy, you...
Not in this timeline, unfortunately.
Ms. Yukiko, have you ever smooched anyone before?
I feel like we needed a little bit of music there.
Huh? Stop it!
Ms. Naoto, where are you ticklish?
I feel like that's actually not allowed to be a question. Where are the other judges? That's a good point. Teddy's the honorary judge. Who's everyone else? Who's actually appointed to do this?
I beg your pardon?
Okay, the Junes team actually fits really well.
Can I stay at your house next time, Rise-chan?
She'll say, okay, yeah.
What kind of a question is that?
Anyways, I have a surprise announcement for you all.
That surprise announcement is that Chris is actually also going to join this competition.
Wait till you hear this! For the first time ever, this year's pageant will feature a swimsuit competition!
Teddy being bad, they need to drag him off with the cane. I don't think they got one of those at this school, but this would be the time to pull it out. It's unfortunate he won fair and square.
And it's all thanks to Mr. Teddy here. We'll take a brief break while our contestants put on their swimsuits and be back in just a few moments.
Fair. All right, kids, avert your eyes. Everybody avert your eyes. Oh my god. Okay, it's safe to look again. Maybe? Hold on, I can fix this. I can fix this. Just gotta do a little bit, not that. A little bit of this. And a little bit of this. There we go. There we go. Much better. Ooh. Who entered Rock Hawk into the competition, baby?
You sound like a dirty old man. Chie-senpai is cute, though.
Will the Hawk win?
I'm sorry.
He's up against some competition. Why is she sorry?
Sorry for what? This is great!
Wow. Yukiko-senpai. She is exactly how I imagined she'd be.
Kanji finally exploring himself, I guess. People getting flustered.
Here's Rosette!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the crowd's going wild for her. They're rushing the stage. Where's security? Stop them! Stop them now!
She's so gorgeous.
I don't know why am I surprised that Kashiwagi's in a one piece?
Miss Naoto?
Naoto!
She's not coming out. Well, sad news, everyone, but Miss Naoto won't be coming out for this portion.
Excuse me?
Fine by me. The fewer rivals I have to crush, the better.
I guess it was even something she couldn't handle.
Oh, well, I had a feeling that would happen.
Calorie magic, more like chicken magic. Thanks for the chicken attack, Night Mage.
Too bad, Kanji.
Huh?
Too bad.
No, well, yeah.
You can feel the disappointment. This man's been waiting for this moment his whole life, and he didn't even realize it. We've been cheated. We deserve swimsuit Naoto.
Don't you think it was brave of her to at least show up in the first round?
Yeah, you're right.
I think so. Yeah, the music's been cutting out. I think that might be a PC version bug.
Well, it's about time we voted.
Dun, dun, dun!
Huh? Is that allowed?
Yeah, it is. Wins by default, dude.
Thanks for waiting, everyone. The results are in. Looking at the way the vote went, you guys out in the audience had a hard time picking a favorite. Lots of different opinions, with every one of our contestants having their own enthusiastic supporters. On the other hand, it looks like you girls were all thinking the same thing. And so, there's a clear winner.
Naoto!
Grand prize goes to... Miss Naoto Shirogane! Her androgynous charm seems to have won most of the girls' hearts.
Ah, they were voting too. I see. The judges were everybody.
We'd like to present Miss Naoto with her award now, but it looks like she stepped outside.
She couldn't bear. She needs to thank the Academy. Get in here, dang it. And yeah, actually, yeah, Kanji being genuinely supportive. This is why he's the good one. He's the good one.
She won, even though she dropped out of the last part. That's pretty funny.
You got that right.
Losing to Naoto. Well, I guess I didn't appeal to the girls that much. Oh well.
See, she's not even taking it that hard. Oh, but you know what? I bet Kashiwagi will be devastated.
I think it's enough that we beat those two hands down, Senpai.
I'm a good streamer. Well, thank you, Luke.
How could I lose a beauty pageant?
Oh, she is breaking down. She is Ace Attorney, like, poof. As if she was accused of murder in an Ace Attorney game. Oh, look at that. Look at that face. Oh, Kashiwagi, this is so unbecoming of you. You might wanna calm yourself.
Miss Kashiwagi, I can't believe this.
Kashiwagi deserved it.
No, neither can I. Hanako.
It's okay. They have each other.
Miss Kashiwagi.
The crying emotion. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Next time. You'll get him next time, girls. The Miss Yasugami High pageant, the actual Miss Yasugami High pageant, has come to an end. Still soft-spoken, what's up? You've come to the most anime part of the game. Yeah, you should have seen me. I absolutely killed my part of the beauty pageant. You should have seen what I looked like. You might find this character pretty familiar. That was me. Me right there. Exactly. feel Hanako's pain. You'd win a pageant. Don't even lie, still soft-spoken. Also, guys, let me give a shout out to Celeste because she was one of the first people to really encourage me to do voice acting stuff on stream, and I still think of her as a big inspiration for streaming these days, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing all these RPG stuff. I wouldn't have the courage to. So please, she deserves some recognition. I hope you're doing well, by the way. I hope it's not too late for you.
Ah, good thing we found you. I've got to make a business trip to the prefectural office, and I won't be back until tomorrow.
Look at that, Nanako's been brought here. Oh yeah, remember this part of the anime too? Calling out Yuno Arakami for being a, what was it again? There's a certain name to call him. A boy toy. Nope.
Shame it had to fall during your school's culture festival. Nanako and I were both looking forward to it. Sorry to dump this on you, but could you show Nanako around?
Dump this on me? I'd be glad to. She'd love it. Okay, where's that penguin costume? She can go around and promote the group date cafe. All the snacks too. What are they serving back here? They're making drinks? Maybe some pancakes? Delicious pancakes. Yeah. Celeste was playing more Murder by Numbers. Oh yeah, that's... If you ever played Picross, it's basically visual novel Picross with murder mysteries, so... It's actually pretty neat. Pretty neat. I love the Picross games. You should check out the ones by Nintendo as well, especially like the Pokemon one. It's pretty good.
Would you like to walk around with us, Nanako-chan? Can I?
Thanks. Then I'm gonna get going.
Have a safe trip!
Adorable.
Yeah. You have fun too, Nanako.
And Nanako, I must say, those eggs you made for breakfast this morning, delicious, even if they were a little burnt.
Okay, Dad.
Look at all the love in the chat.
Hey, Nanako-chan, why don't you come over and stay at my place tonight?
Huh? What did you just say, Yuki-chan?
A bit odd phrasing. She's saying that we should stay at her family's inn. I guess she just lives at her inn? There's not really... Maybe there's like an area for like the owners to live, and that's their normal house, and it's kind of connected to the main building. And not kind of... They're called ryokans in Japan, these traditional inns with hot springs and separate hotel rooms. It's not like a big fancy like hotel like Las Vegas hotel. No, it's more like it's straight up like an inn, like a bed and breakfast. It's very nice, very cozy. If you ever go to Japan, spend at least one night in one. That's the kind of thing that Yukiko's family runs, and they're very nice.
Ooh, a celebration at your inn?
Everybody's invited. Let's go.
Is that okay with you?
Uh-huh. I promised you guys a while ago, so yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
Can I boil eggs in the hot springs?
Is that a thing you can do? Yeah, I know you can do that in Mother 3. Teddy, how could you be so cruel? Those are my eggs.
Oh, I should call my grandpa and let him know. It's just one night, right?
And this would be why I made sure to save this for today's stream. It's already 2 hours in, and there's still more.
Come on, it'll be fun. Everyone will be there.
This is just fun time stream today, and I'm glad I was able to condense it all into one.
Can I?
She's offering, so it's up to you. Hot springs, hot springs, hot springs, hot springs. Hello?
Let's go. I want to spend the night.
It's gonna be fun.
Hot springs, yukata, flushed skins.
Are you sure it's okay? I mean, isn't it still the busy season?
She can hook us up. We probably gonna get our own little rooms. Although, Teddy, where did you get these ideas? I guess he really does live in the TV. Just lives in a fantasy of his own.
We've had fewer visitors this year. There are some open rooms, too.
I mean, that's fair. There was a murder associated with your family's inn at one point this year, so business is probably slow.
Oh, okay. Might as well then. Man, when was the last time I stayed at Yukiko's place.
Aren't you guys best friends? Look at that. The gang's all here. This is what I've been waiting for. Everyone will be staying at the Amagi Inn tonight. Enjoy the lurk, Celeste. Anime. Check it out. It's exactly like this. One of the Airbnbs I stay in Japan, like the chairs that are on the ground itself. You kind of just have to sit with your legs straight out under the table. The little cups. Ah, it's so nice. It even has a TV. I can probably stick my head inside.
Aww, we're in different rooms.
Well, yeah, Teddy.
Well, duh.
It's one thing if they were next door, but they're so far away.
Yukiko said there weren't that many open rooms, so they're up on another floor. First thing they're gonna do is take Nanako-chan to the hot springs.
Is it one of those girls and guys together springs?
I don't think so, and I hope not. For Nanako's sake, Teddy, stop. Please.
I don't want to take more than one bath if I don't have to. Why don't we take a dip before we hit the sack?
True. I guess there should definitely be a bath part as well as a spring part. At the ryokan I went to, there wasn't actually a spring. There was just like a bath with a quote-unquote spring that was really just a hot tub. I feel a little cheated because they had a separate one for guys and girls. I don't feel cheated because of that. That's normal. But they reserved the bigger one with an actual, like, you can swim inside a spring for the women. And the girls I was with on the trip were like, oh yeah, it's huge and we could swim, and we were like just treading water and like, what, you guys got a pool, I got a hot tub. I don't know, this is not fair. They got an actual spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, what's up with this room?
Are there ghosts? Please tell me they are. I might be able to talk to them. Ghost trick?
It looks pretty expensive.
You like vibing Naoto. Always there. Ever since we got Naoto in our party. She representing the game. And I no problem, Celeste. You deserve it.
Oh, you thought so too. Normally a room like this wouldn't be open during the busy season. I was trying not to think about it, but you don't think something happened here, do you?
Unless this is the room. Oh, you think this is probably the room where that announcer stayed before she got, shadowed.
Senpai? What are you all quiet about?
Oh no, I think I know. It is.
Now
this is
that
the room,
you mention it.
Someone spanked Teddy. Someone spanked Teddy. He is oddly, like, free of karma in this game. When you compare him to, like, Morgana, even.
Jeez, that freaked me out. You answer it, Kanji.
What are you freaking out for?
It's just a telephone. Wait, the phone is unplugged! No, it's right there, actually. Oh, wait, that's the TV plug. Maybe the phone is unplugged. Kanji's hands are shaking.
Hello? Oh, I see. Cool, thanks. That was the front desk. Said the hot springs should be pretty empty right now.
Yeah.
Wow, Amagi Inn, great service. I broke out in a cold sweat.
Oh, come on then. Let's go wash it off.
We're all sweaty from, you know.
I can't wait to take a bath with everyone.
Are we still wearing, like, makeup from the cross-dressing thing? I bet we wiped it off, but I'm sure there's still residue everywhere.
We'll all face the same way and wash each other's backs. And we're gonna sing songs while looking at Mount Fuji, right?
Teddy, where did you get all of this? You've been watching too much TV. That's a bathhouse.
Man, everything on this side is so fun.
Completely ignored.
It's all thanks to you for bringing people over to my side. Thank you, Sensei.
I mean, I didn't really have a choice in that matter, but I'm glad it worked out the way it did, Mr. Ted. Just promise to learn your boundaries. Teddy is gazing at you in gratitude. Social lingo? Social lingo. The Teddy social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Star Arcana has grown. It's so nice we get a automatic social link at the very least. Teddy's growth of heart has affected his persona. We got ManokAdobo. My favorite skill. Revives with... Yes. Yeah, just get rid of Raycarm. Don't need it anymore. Oh. That kind of makes him better than Yukiko. Huh. I believe she was the one who also had Raycarm.
Come on! The elevator's here!
I'm sorry, Teddy. I'm not keeping you in the party. We gotta have that Kanji and Naoto duo. I forget if they have a team attack. The only one we've seen so far... Anime. Is Yukiko and Chie's. Reset!
Wow, this place is huge!
Wait a minute. Didn't we just get called that it was boys' time? Wow. It's open air and everything.
Huh? Where's Naoto-kun?
Are we gonna...
There you are. Jeez, no point being embarrassed now.
Wait, Rise-san?
Come on, just get inside.
It's okay. It's okay. This is all copacetic. Everyone's covered.
Oh, I see. So, the truth comes out now, huh?
Don't stare. That's rude. Even Nanako's looking. Wait.
What's gotten into you all?
Nanako, avert your eyes. Wait a minute. My eyes. My eyes.
Come on over.
I'm too
There's
innocent.
plenty of room.
Oh, anime has tainted me.
Huh? Oh, okay.
My perceptions of reality
Wow,
are
Naoto,
skewed.
your skin looks so soft. Can I touch? Can I touch?
Huh?
Don't allow her. They're setting a precedent.
Wow, it really is smooth.
This is very anime.
You're so lucky.
Very.
You have such fair skin and silky hair. No
Silky.
unneeded body fat either.
Wait a minute.
Hey, where are you touching?
Bad touch.
Nanako-chan.
Smooth. Objection. Objection. She should know the law on this. There you go.
Are you okay with staying over at someone else's place like this? Aren't you scared?
No, it's lots of fun. At home, I'm always alone until Big Bro comes back.
For once, she gets to hang out with her friends. Look at this. My friends are her friends. Nanako, she deserves to hang out with people.
Oh, I see.
But I'm good at staying home alone. I always do what my dad tells me, like not opening the door for strangers.
Wow, I bet he's so proud of you.
Hey, Nanako-chan, do you want to swim around?
Can I?
I've been swimming here since I was young.
Do you still do it?
Huh?
See, this is why I feel cheated by the ryokan I stayed at in Japan. Yeah, no, there was nowhere near this big.
Why are you hesitating?
Come on, let's race to the other side. Whoever loses owes everyone a fruit milk.
That sounds delicious.
I
Calpico?
want lemon soda.
What? Me too?
Check out my dead man's float. Wow, you're good.
Yep. She's dead. Also, I'm not too sure about that position. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yukiko, don't look. Nanako, don't look.
What a giant spring! I'll show you all my teddy paddle!
Nobody look. Wait a minute.
Ow! What the... Huh?
Mom said it's our turn with the hot spring. No, literally, the front desk called us.
You guys!
There's been an error here.
Why are you guys here?
We shouldn't be here at the same time.
That's my line!
We're getting bombarded with baskets. This is the worst possible situation. As the leader, you have to... We gotta do it. We gotta hold the line. You mustered up your courage and held your ground. All right, chat. This is it. I maximized courage. I'm max stats. I'm Mr. Perfect. But when you think about it, does courage even matter in a situation like this? No! It's useless. It's futile. Even maxed out, there's never enough. You gave the order to retreat.
Retreat! It's an honest mistake.
It's not a mistake. We were literally called. We were called by the front desk. They said it was our turn. They didn't keep track of the schedule.
We're not gonna forget this!
We'll have to punish them later.
I've been gypped. I've been cheated. It was supposed to be our turn.
Wow, you got him good.
ManokAdobo.
My aim's pretty deadly, huh?
Kill the soul.
I wonder if they caught a glimpse.
Oh, it's actually the guy's turn to use the springs now.
What did I say? We got the call. Yukiko. You're the one who was supposed to be in charge of this.
I got the times mixed up.
Are you serious? Aw, crap. I think we went too far with them.
What should we do?
Oh, it'll be fine as long as we keep quiet about it. This'll just be between us girls.
There is no justice here. I'll tell you guys
Do you
right
wanna
now.
race again, Nanako-chan?
There is no justice. Womp. Anime, everybody. You changed into a yukata and returned to the room, tending to your bruises. Obtained bath towel. Hey, we got something out of it. Yeah.
Damn it! I checked again, and sure enough, the hot spring's supposed to be for men at that hour. They're so evil. Evil, I tell you!
I would say that Yosuke deserved it, but I got roped into it too.
I don't know why, but my head's all bumpy.
Or did they get boxes to throw? Those aren't boxes. Those are little, like, water buckets that they use in Japan to wash yourself with. Like, that's... Like, you saw how the bath was, like... That's how the public baths are in Japan. Like, you sit down on a little stool with your own little personal shower thing. Or, like, there's a little trough for you to scoop out water into a bucket, and then you wash yourself with it. Yeah. I went to one of those at the Ryokan I stayed at. It was modern, so they had, like, little shower heads instead of buckets. But it's pretty cool.
Those are lumps from the pails whacking you in the head. You got lumps, man.
I think Kanji got a few lumps of his own. Yeah, look at that.
Hey, guys, did you, see anything?
Yosuke, please.
No.
None whatsoever.
Yosuke, please. Teddy, please.
Damn it. I lead a cursed life.
That being said, that was entirely too many buckets. Oh yeah, and there's also buckets to store your clothes in. For me, there were lockers.
Let's just go to bed.
Hold it, senpai. Do you hear something?
Hear what? I don't... What are you talking about, Kanji? I just... Wait. I think I hear... Yeah. Like, what is that? Shh. Wow, Kanji! Jeez, dude! Must have been all that festival food. Oh, wait.
What was that?
I heard it too!
Don't tell me. Is there one here?
A fart ghost.
One here? One what? Dude, what are you talking about?
Moaning Myrtle, dude.
This room. It's the one that announcer was staying in before she died. My mom was talking about it.
Uh-oh. Confirmed. That's why it's empty.
Oh God, you said it! I was trying to block it out and you had to go and say it! So that's why there's talismans here.
Oh.
Yukiko, that witch tempted us here knowing full well.
Of course, the girl's got a normal, non-haunted room.
Damn it! First the hot spring, now this. We've been completely suckered.
Oh, crap.
You know, that does sound a little familiar. You guys recognize that unseemly sobbing?
There's no way I'm sleeping through this.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to Yuki-chan's room.
Teddy, stop. I'm gonna stop you right there. Teddy? Teddy, stop. No. Teddy? Halt. Cease. Desist.
I can't sleep soundly unless I'm watching everyone's sleeping faces as I drift off.
Likely story. You've even starting to get excuses.
Sleeping faces? Are you gonna sneak into their room? You can't be.
He is.
Hey, what should we do?
We really shouldn't. Let's go. No.
Then we'll have to spend the night here.
No way! I can't! I won't!
Alrighty, it'll be a surprise awakening for them.
I'm getting flashbacks back to the school camping trip, dude. Let Teddy go by himself. He can go ahead and deal with the fart ghosts. It turns out you're going to be sneaking into the girls' room. I will follow far behind, just so I can record what happens, you know? But I will not be involved. I'm saying this first and foremost.
Good morning, everyone.
Why you don't put on the costume?
It's a surprise awakening. No, a surprise break-in. This is Teddy reporting in.
I mean, not many break-ins aren't surprises. Let him go and get himself beat up.
When did you put that on?
I feel awkward without it, so I always bring it.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always awkward.
Stop talking like that!
Oh, check it out, a hairbrush. Ooh, and it's got long strands of hair on it.
You're really into this, aren't you?
Damn straight. It's time I got revenge for the campout.
What do you mean revenge? You were the one who started. Actually, Yosuke was the one who started. Just get revenge on Yosuke.
Hey, good point. All right, I'll get my revenge too.
You don't deserve to be Winky right now, Yosuke.
A toothbrush.
Holy crap, my heart's pounding.
Doki.
But what about Nanako-chan?
Don't worry. Nanako-chan is a magnanimous girl.
What do you mean?
Well, that's true. But try not to wake her up. She's not part of our revenge scheme.
She's too innocent for this man. That's a big lump.
I finally reached the futons. They're fast asleep.
That's a big lump.
Excuse me. Yuki-chan, I'm scared of the ghosts.
All right, I can do this too. Time to prove I'm a man. Chie-senpai, be gentle!
Well, you're not getting into Naoto's bed?
Huh? 1, 2... Where's the rest of the futons?
Dun, dun, dun!
What's going on?
You are dead. Not a big surprise.
Sheesh. Ugh.
They deserved it.
Why? So that's all you guys are.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
You should have said so.
Such naughty boys.
Oh, Kashiwagi's into this. I just realized Kashiwagi's not wearing makeup in this scene. That makes sense because she's asleep.
Ah! Be gone!
Holy crap! Don't touch me!
This is illegal.
That's what you guys get. Poor eyes out until now, you know. We thought there were no men who appreciated our beauty. All right, boys. I'm all yours.
Oh, no.
And not a word about this to anyone.
This ain't Persona 5, Miss Kashiwagi. I'm sorry, you're about 5 years too early for this.
Come here, tiger.
Oh, my God.
Come here, tiger.
Run! Run! 100% deserved. At least I came out of that unscathed. You've seen things no student should see. You decide to give up and go back to your room to sleep. Maybe wash your eyes out as well, with blinding light.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Social Link, stop! Social Link, stop coming, please!
Oh, this feels great.
They've been bathing this entire time. I'm glad they had fun. I actually am glad the girls have fun.
I love being able to take a bath anytime I want.
They came back, didn't they? They came back. Yeah, Nanako probably went to bed already.
How's Nanako-chan? Fast asleep.
Why did I play it back? I don't know. Maybe I like pain.
Hey, did you know Miss Kashiwagi and Hanako-san were staying in the room next to ours?
What a coincidence.
Those two seem to get along really well. I'm surprised.
They come and stay here now and again.
Now and again? How long has this been going on?
Usually they come to cry when something breaks their hearts.
So this is a pattern, you see. So Sapphire, what's up? Welcome to anime. We got hot springs, we got towels, we got unfortunate nighttime events.
Huh. I guess they were really devastated from losing to Naoto-kun.
Dang.
Please don't bring that up again.
I mean, can you blame her? Can you blame her? They never got out of the springs, apparently. They must be raisins at this point.
Well, they do make a good team.
Dun da da da. The night at the Amagi Inn passes by. Back to our regularly scheduled Persona 4. Would you like to save? Yes, please. Wow. Wow, what an eventful couple of days. And would you believe the entirety of Persona Q happened in that time span as well? Just in that one day. Yeah, how you doing, Noah? Hope you're doing well. How was the rest of your stream, by the way? Did you finish your drawings of the three Reggies? Reggie Rock, Reggie Steel, and Reggie Fils-Aimé, right? You came back from the Amagi Inn. You have the day off because the Culture Festival was on Sunday. Without any clues, all you can do now is wait for the incident to progress. Wow, lucky. If that was my school, they would still have me go to school on Monday. What should you do today? What should I do? Well, right away, I'm gonna say I looked at my guide and I realized a fatal mistake. Yosuke. The guide said I was supposed to pick Rise as my favorite during the competition. I hope that I'm still able to raise her social link. I might go ahead and check if she's ready to level up. If not, we may have to do another reload, and that means more video editing for me. It's from Yosuke.
Thank goodness. I knew I could count on you to pick up.
What's going on?
You're free today, right? Can you give me a hand here? I'm begging you.
What happened? Are you short-staffed at Junes again? Yosuke sounds very flustered. After what happened last night, I'm not surprised.
The Halloween fair starts at Junes today. We're nowhere near ready.
Right, they add a Halloween event as well. Soul Sapphire's not done yet. You're getting close, though. Hey, progress is what we like to see.
We have the decorations, but I can't find the floor manager, and I have no idea who to ask for help. You're the only one I could think of. Please, I'm begging you.
Alright, fine. I don't even think I can say no. Yeah, the guide skips directly to November 1st. Alright.
Yes! I owe you one, partner.
You owe me a lot more than one, Yosuke. Let's be real here.
I'll see you at the food court.
Let's be real. Yosuke hung up. You should head over to Junes. Partner. Mm-hmm. Loving that Donkey Kong cowboy emote from Mario Party 2, Yellow Pikachu. Junes, food court. You and Yosuke are working hard on putting up the decorations. Weedy's gotta go. Have fun. Hey, no problem, Weedy. Thanks for hanging out. I was glad you were able to see the anime
hurts, but I'm finally
hijinks.
done.
Yeah. Have a good rest of your day, rather. Have a good time zone. Always good to see you. You're fast. You're too slow. I'm done too. No, we gotta taunt him.
Wait, did you finish before me?
Yeah, look at me. I'm already in costume as well, dude. Halloween. I'll tell you guys, fall is probably one of the best seasons in existence. It's nice and cool, a respite from all the hot summer months. You get to celebrate Halloween. You get to eat as much candy as you want.
Why didn't you say anything? I was working my butt off on my own.
June-esque, more like October-ness. Oh.
But man, that costume's a good fit for you. It's so natural on you that it looks like your everyday outfit.
What am I? Am I a vampire? Am I tuxedo mask? What am I? He is tuxedo mask. I can't believe it. Leave it to me. Perfect temperature and more than enough.
What kind of boast is that?
It's good, right? Fall's great. What, guys, vote. What is your favorite season? Whether it's because of the holidays, the weather, getting to spend time with family, you know. How's Persona been? Persona's been fun. I specifically dedicated this stream to take care of the story events happening in October. Because we gotta. It's fun time. It's fun stream today. It's chill. I just get to watch. I actually don't have to voice act that much.
Anyway, you were a lifesaver. Thanks.
This is basically a let's watch at this point. I've done more A pressing than moving.
As long as he's here.
Look at that, Jacko Teddy.
It looks like he's having fun. Guess he's like our store mascot now.
Oh, and pumpkin flavored everything. Pumpkin pie! Oh, I need a pumpkin pie so bad. Growing up, that was my favorite pie. It might still be. But if we're counting cheesecake as pie, then that's gonna have to take the cheesecake. Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie.
Huh?
What's going on?
Hey, Yosuke-kun, what's going on here?
What, did we cancel Halloween?
Oh, there you are. These are the decorations for the Halloween fair.
Huh? Come on, Yosuke-kun. That got canceled a while ago.
You can't cancel Halloween. Dude, this is unjust. This is unfair. Halloween is meant to be celebrated.
What?
I thought you were there for the morning meeting when they announced it. Oh, well, maybe you were still groggy since it was so early. Well, I'll be counting on you to clean this up.
Look, man, it's already all out there. We might as well keep it. Look, there's even customers already sitting at the tables. There's cookies too. What, I have to eat them all?
This is amazing, though. Did you two do all this yourselves? Well, if you're gonna work this hard, maybe we should have gone through with it.
Do it. Go through with it. It looks fantastic. Jeez, no respect.
Stop looking at me like that. You're only making it worse.
No respect. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Halloween is over. Oh. F. Exclamation point sad in the chat for Halloween. You like fall? You like early summer and early fall before temperatures go crazy? I absolutely feel that, especially in California. Winter gets you hot chocolate. That's my secret. I have hot chocolate anytime I want it. There's some in the pantry right now. Christmas, snow. I would probably like winter better if I was in a place that actually experienced winter, but I live in California, so snow is a mystery to me. I have to go up to the mountains to actually get that. Yosuke apologized and gave you a thank you gift before you went home. I hope it's an entire jar of candy corn. It's the Halloween costumes that weren't used. Obtained Halloween costume. Rip. No snow for me. What is that? Is that frozen LaCroix?
It's cold today.
Now for our next story. Mr. Kozai of the Environmental Concern Society visited a local elementary school to investigate the effects of the fog. Thick fog has appeared frequently in Inaba over the past few years, and the cause of it has yet to be determined.
It ain't just weather.
There's been much conjecture on the origin of this fog, and some are concerned about its effects on the human body.
Interesting. The first indication we get that this fog may not just be natural weather.
Town officials believe it highly unlikely that the fog could be harmful. One official suggested that the concern is largely tied to public anxiety in response to the recent murders. On hearing about the phenomenon, Mr. Kozai visited the local elementary school to investigate its effects.
Elementary school? Good thing we don't know anybody who goes there.
He interviewed the children playing happily in the fog about their health and any anxieties they were facing.
Oh, that man came to my school.
Nanako, what are you saying?
Upon
Nanako, what are you saying?
the investigation, Mr. Kozai issued a statement. In this day and age, one must stay aware of even slight changes in the environment and react politically. Today, I talked with a young student who spoke her own mind, free from the influence of those around her.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare, game.
It was an attitude and an example that we as adults can learn from. Our primary concern should always be to protect these children's futures. On that note, Mr. Kozai ended his statement. The assembled parents applauded, but some raised concerns that it was a show to attract voters in the next election.
The news continues. Bless you.
My head hurts.
Uh-oh. Nanako's face looks red. Oh no, did you get sick? We need to get her some tea. She has a high fever. Uh-oh. You need to put her to bed. Tea with honey, that'll take care of it. That's not her bed, that's the couch. You gave Nanako some medicine and had her lie down.
Hey, big bro.
Oh.
Are you going back home in spring? It's going to be winter soon.
No. I don't want to.
If it snows, can we make a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, we'll go outside and play.
We can play a lot.
Nanako, the original Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Get out of here, Disney's Frozen.
Let's play all the time until spring.
We will, Nanako. I promise. We'll make all the snowmen. I'll put a carrot nose on one, I'll call it Olaf, and I'll destroy it with flames. Oh ho ho. Nanako seems to have fallen asleep. Precious, small bean. You should take her to bed later. Should probably put her in her own bed in the first place, honestly. November 1st. Back to a normal school life. Yeah, baby. So, the Culture Festival is over. Old Man Winter is on his way. You know, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Hee-ho! Now we're entering the season for winter sports. Figure skating's pretty popular, isn't it? Alright, this may be gym class, but I'm gonna give you an English lesson. Think of it as mental strength training. Tell me, what's the figure in figure skating refer to? It refers to shapes, right? Because like when you skate on the ice, you make the shapes with lines, right? Right? Yeah. You gave the answer you thought was right. Da-da-da-da, specialist. That's right, the figure in figure skating is shapes. Originally, figure skaters had to draw specific shapes into the ice and were judged on their accuracy. Personally, when I hear the word figure, I think of action figures, like Gundams. Oh, you know, Master Grade, Perfect Grade, EX lighting kits, all the good stuff. Those skaters look like beautiful dolls anyway. You answered correctly. Knowledge, like it matters. I'm just Saitama at this point. I've already perfected all my skills to the point where I can't get any better. And it just bores me to be correct. I can defeat any answer in one punch. Hey, Yumi.
Are you going to go to practice today? I thought I'd drop by, but it's been so long.
Right? I don't believe you've actually been to practice in months.
Come if you can. Bye.
Seems that Yumi still hasn't cheered up. Hey, it's okay. We'll help. Oh, yeah. If you guys remember what happened last time. Maybe you should attend drama club practice after school today. Maybe I should. Ba-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Classes have ended. You have no leads, you have to wait till something happens. What I want to happen is I want to make sure whether or not Rise is ready to level up. I wish there was a way to check it without her being available. Let's see what's going on. Yukiko, Naoto. I know for a fact the guide says I need to hang out with Naoto today, but actually, what does Hanako say? What? What do you mean what? Oh, now I got dirt on her. I know what happened. Oh, Reese is not available today. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue playing out on this save file, but off stream, I'm just gonna go back and answer Rise for the beauty pageant. Because I feel like that probably matters whether or not she'll rank up next time. Oh boy. What's up, Naoto?
Hello.
Good day, Chris-san. Yes. Do you have time you can spare with me today? Anytime, you know. Of course, Naoto. Naoto has asked you out, so forward. What, is girl with braids jealous? Look at her. So sassy. So sassy. Like, you hanging out with Naoto again? I don't even have a name. You don't even bother to listen to me. Oh, she is really just staring at me, isn't she? I feel judged. Hey, Rolf, what's up? Specialist. Come to think of it, someone must have sent Naoto a mysterious card. Maybe it would be best if you walked her home. Since you have Clotho, you could be closer. Could be. Oh, no. I'll be fine by myself. Naoto, you asked me! Walk her home anyway. Well, if you don't mind. Naoto seems a bit relieved, despite her protests. Despite the fact that they are obviously grilled. How do we make this card show its secrets? Steam! Steam from the steamed clams! This was in my shoe locker. Naoto is holding a sealed letter. Oh, a challenge? For a duel? Common will pay attention to girl with braids. Somebody's gotta. You're quite old-fashioned, aren't you? I suppose it would have come with a glove as well. You know what? I should have checked my shoe locker, because I think you get something for doing well in the October exams. In there. Judging by the name and the handwriting, the sender is a woman. She thoughtfully provided her year in class. When one factors in the heart-shaped seal as well, it's hard to imagine that this is related to my job in any way. Oh, you're probably getting love letters from the guys and the girls after that little show at the beauty pageant. In other words, there is no need to read it. I apologize. I wasted your time with this pointlessness. How misleading. A sealed letter at a time like this. What if you just opened it up and it was like, don't rescue anymore? What if it's from a guy? She wouldn't care. You won't read it at all? Girl with braids was staring me down, feeling the judgment. Oh, that was Goku? Goku, you're the girl with braids? We finally have a name for her. It's Goku. Son Goku. Even if I read it, there's nothing I can do about it. Romantic entanglements are just that. Naoto is sighing. Whether the sender is male or female, I have no intention of responding. Naoto ghosting everyone. That's the way to do it, apparently. I have no time to be dilly-dally, shilly-shallying with callow love affairs. I assume the same is true for you. Saying they love me without even knowing me. Ludicrous. Let's go. So you're saying you have to get to know her first? Would you like to stop somewhere on the way? There are still some questions I have regarding the murders. Well, we could go by Sozai Daigaku for some steak skewers. Naoto is taking the case seriously. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown deeper. We barely did anything. Wow, easiest social link ever. Werewolf beat Amazing Island. Isn't that the game with, like, the caveman dude? Oh man, I always wanted to play that. How is it? The Naoto Shirogane social link has reached level 3. Ludicrous. Not a fan. Does he still make music? Your power to create personas, the Fortune Arcana has grown. Battle. Follow-up attack. There you go. She's gonna be maxed out by the time we even get to a dungeon with her. Then, shall we be off? Let's go. I'm gonna get me some of that steak. You talked with Naoto about the murders.
I'll see you again.
You walked Naoto to her house and went home. I want to see her house. Apparently it's big enough, the fact that she calls it an estate. She lives in a mansion, dude. Her family's rich.
Back.
Thank you, Nanako.
I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food.
You can work as a toot. Or today. I'ma do it. He makes music. You thought he were just in Fast and Furious. One or the other. One or the other. Wasn't there? I'm thinking of Coolio. A gif of Coolio like riding a tricycle for some reason. The program we use to chat at work allows you to send gifs just like Discord does. So it's like one of the least formal work chats you'll ever see. We respond in gifs like, hey, can you take care of this server? It needs to be redeployed. I just have like, you got it, dude. Freaking Mary-Kate and Ashley for Full House. Is that from the music video for Gangsta's Paradise? No way. No way. I cannot take that song seriously if so. You spending most our lives living in Adachi. Living in Adachi. I haven't seen you in so long, dude. Hey. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? I'm working, of course. I've actually been pretty busy lately. I'll say I've barely even seen the guy. I mean, the culprit is underage. And while it's good we indicted him, oh, they still think it's Mitsuo. Whoops. Anyway, that's what's going on. Adachi's busy. Always busy. Yeah, what are we doing? So today is 11/1. I believe we're tutoring today. Yes. Easy enough, let's go. Da. Ludicrous speed, sir, we've never gone that fast before. Part-time job, tutoring. Oh, we can't even work in the hospital today. Let's go. Da. I'm so happy that Persona 4 Golden added the ability to go outside at night. Like, you could always go to your tutoring or hospital jobs at night, but you'd always go straight there. Now it's like you walk around, you have the opportunity to hang out with people. And it's just, the outside nighttime music is so calming. You tutored Shu. You shootered.
Like this?
I need to make this sentence have the same meaning as the one in the example. He is good at... You began to explain the sentence to an immediately expression up.
Mister.
People who grow up speaking a different language end up thinking in their native tongues, right? And apparently people who grow up bilingual end up having, like, mixed thoughts in either language at any given time. It's really interesting. That's funny. Shu shrugs. There's going to be a fair commemorating the anniversary of my school's founding. So there was a discussion about what our class was going to do, and all the girls were being noisy. Oh. Were they a pain in the ass? What is this line of questioning? Didn't you join in the noise? I just don't want to call people I don't know pains in the ass. I don't want to. They're all stupid. Wow, dude. You're just at that age.
Huh?
You used to think that before, but now you don't? Is that what you mean? Sure. Kids these days. Is that how it goes? Shu looks curious. School's like that all day, and when I get home, Mom is all over me. You're so excellent. You can be #1. Mom's so proud of you. You're my pride and joy. But I'm... Oh. Shu looks worried. You only came here because you're being paid to, right? That's the plan. No, that's not it. Well, I don't need to know why you keep coming back. Shu looks happy despite what he just said. You can't hide it. I'm a role model for him. Kid, don't be like me. Kid, don't be like me. I'm a bad boy. You love Persona 4 to bits, but Under the Mask Rainy Day do be Gucci. I'll give you that one, Dusty Kuga. That's one of the things about the Persona 5 soundtrack to me. The individual songs are amazing, but I got a little bit sick of Beneath the Mask because it's the only nighttime song. I got a little bit sick of Tokyo Daytime because it's the only daytime song. Like, what are you doing, Shoji Meguro? In Persona 4, there's like a cloudy daytime song for Heartbreak. There's a sunny daytime song with I don't remember what you call it. There's just different music. Even though there's only one nighttime song, like you're not really out at night all that often. But for Persona 5, there's only one daytime song and one nighttime song. I feel like with how often you're out at night in Persona 5 compared to 4, they should have had a few more variants, you know? Because I love the song, I just heard it too much. I really like it though. The individual songs in Persona 5, I still say some of them are my favorite songs that Shoji Meguro has ever made. I just think Persona 4 has like the best like atmosphere from the music, you know? Up until now, all I ever did was go back and forth from home to school. I look forward to when you come to tutor me. It seems that Shu is opening up to you. You feel that your relationship with Shu has deepened. Just a little bit of social link go. A little bit of it. Maybe you like Rainy Day Under the Mask because you don't hear that often. Well, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I like that you only get a taste of it every now and then, but the fact that it's the same song as regular Beneath the Mask makes me feel a little bit cheated. Like, it's a mood and a half. But I'd say keep Rainy Day Beneath the Mask, and then give Regular Nights a different song. I was hoping Persona 5 Royal would do something with that, and maybe it does later in the game. I haven't finished Royal. But I don't it's weird to say. I like it. I love it. I love the song. But from a composition standpoint, from like a game design standpoint, I feel like there could have been something more there. Your power to create personas of the Tower Arcana has grown.
Can you tutor me a little more?
Oh, there's something I still don't really understand. Can you tutor me for a little while longer?
Please come back again.
You finished your tutoring job and went home. Now, Shu, be careful. Be careful. I won't always be around for you. Compose this. Compose dairy.
Senpai.
You fight like a dairy farmer. How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Oh, Senpai! Morning! I had so much fun last week. There was the culture festival, and then we had the sleepover with everyone. I was really happy. I thought that I'd never be able to experience things like that anymore. Oh, did you see the weather report? It looks like the weather's going to start getting rough this weekend. We need to keep a close eye on the Midnight Channel. It hasn't rained lately, so we haven't been able to see it. We might be in for a surprise the next time it's on.
Let's be careful. Who knows who'll be next to end up... Who knows who will be next to end up on the Midnight Channel?
Yeah.
I know because I played the game.
This town seems to think that the case is closed, but the real killer hasn't been caught yet.
Heartbreak. There's running Morishige. That's not even my joke, dude. Nico B.
Oh, Chris, you're free today, aren't you? That means we're going somewhere together, right?
Well, you spend the day with I decide later. I would kind of love it if at the point where you're Ai's boyfriend, you have no choice but to hang out with her. Even though it would absolutely ruin my scheduling, it would fit her so well. Like, you did this, you chose this. You didn't choose the I-Life chose you. Nato!
Good day.
Good afternoon. I'm not quite used to meeting you here.
Ah, yes, there haven't been any further developments regarding the card. I suspect it is mostly a prank in poor taste. I apologize for troubling you with it. Naoto, you're sounding like Isabelle from Animal Crossing. Breaking news, no news to report. Da-da, classes have ended for today. You're reminded of the insult from Assassin's Creed. You fight like a cabbage farmer. I bet that might be a reference to... What is the response? You fight like a cabbage? I bet that's a reference to Monkey Island. That's what I was referring to. Man, I so want to play Monkey Island on stream at some point. You know, maybe I will get into point-and-click adventure games. If I am going to start playing, like, Pajama Sam and Freddy Fish, Or frickin', Risei's not in today as well. Dang. Kanji, Naoto, Kanji, Naoto, Kanji, Naoto, I feel like maybe I could start doing more point-and-click games, even though I don't do the voice acting. I could maybe do the voice acting for like Monkey Island 1 and 2. But then I'd play the deluxe versions that have voice acting. What are we doing? November 2nd. November 2nd, what are we doing? We're hanging out with Naoto and we're making envelopes? We don't need to make envelopes. Hey, you know what? I might be able to hang out with Risei tonight, actually. Hold on. I might be able to save this. Naoto, let's go.
Hello.
Is there a lead in the case? Wait. Let me check my shoe locker. I feel like there might be something there. And if I see Kashiwagi, she might have some uniforms for me too. Leave school? What do you mean leave school? No. Your shoe locker. There's nothing inside. I might be thinking about a later part in the game then. Alright, Naoto. Let's crack the case of the Phantom Thieves. Bada boom, bada bing, bada ba. Walk her home anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you missed it last time, I bought the huge Humongous Games bundle. The Humongous Games bundle. Pajama Sam, Putt Putt, Spy Fox, Freddy Fish, all the good stuff. I have every game now on Steam. And I'll say I'm going to be playing at least one of them as part of my birthday stream on September 13th. Coming up real soon. Let's make that happen. I want to play something special. I want to play something I was never able to experience as a kid. And yet, I know a lot of people have. Yeah, just to have fun, you know? Yeah. That's like Persona 3. Oh, like with the reversal of the social links? Naoto is the only one you can rank down. Is it? It might be. I know that social link is the only one that you can reverse, but I don't know about ones that you can rank down. Naoto's holding a card. That card again? Is it a guy this time? That's clearly not the answer. That card again?
Yes.
Yes, it's unmistakable. Judging by its appearance, it's on the same cardstock, the same size, unsigned just like last time. I'm almost certain this came from the same person. Let's talk about this someplace more private. Those old games were nostalgia. You know what? I bet Naoto grew up playing those games. That's why she wants to be a detective. That's what point-and-click games are. Sam & Max Hit the Road too. You know what? I also bought Sam & Max Hit the Road. That was on sale as well. With the new Sam & Max VR coming out, I kind of had the hankering to play it. I've never played Hit the Road before. I've seen it, but classic point-and-clicks. They're a lot more complex than your average Telltale game, I'll tell you what. Samagawa Floodplain. You checked out the card with Naoto. You could totally see her playing Pajama Sam. Pajama Naoto, let's go. Pajama Vibin' Naoto! I want to see that mod. Just replace Pajama Sam with Vibin' Naoto. The card reads as follows. Dear Detective, your prized possessions are in my hand. Can you recover them? The game is afoot. The Phantom Thief, the Phantom Thief, the Phantom Thief! I'm getting a little bit of... This is Joker! This is not just your ordinary card. This is a smash invite! Yo! I'm sorry, I'm way too excited. I knew that was coming. It seems that this is the work of the figure who snuck into the Shirogane estate. I'll send this to Yakushiji-san so he can turn it into the police as evidence. Morgana's origin. He's the original Phantom Thief. When you think about it, who is the original? Is it Morgana or is it Joker? Who started the crew? Because Morgana had his persona way before Joker did. So wouldn't that make him the first Phantom Thief? The Phantom Thief? How absurd. Yeah, they don't exist. Beep, 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 beep. That do the Phantom Thieves bar goes all the way down to 0. I haven't the time to waste on this. Meow, that's right. I say, running from a challenge. Does she want to be teased though? Is that in her personality? I'll humor it.
Huh?
Running away? Naoto seems to have gotten angry. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a joke. He broke into our estate and sent me this challenge. Leaving this in the police's hands could jeopardize the honor of the Shirogane name. They're trying to change Naoto's heart. This must be a calling card. Oh, this is why I don't like this. When I'm with you, I always seem to lose my composure. You're saying you get emotions? I don't want to get involved with this sort of childish game. Pajama Sam, no, I only play Telltale's The Walking Dead. Naoto, please, remember your past. But to ignore it only makes me angry. Hey, let's catch him together. Of course we will. You're the one who brought this to my attention. Oh. Let's work together on this. Naoto was fidgeting and spinning with embarrassment. And vibing. You decided to accept the Phantom Thieves Challenge with Naoto. You feel your relationship with Naoto has grown yet deeper. Don't worry, that change of heart, it'll happen soon. And the change will be to loving life. And also maybe us too. The Naoto social link is level 4, Fortune. 4 for Fortune. Persona? Mind Charge. What does that do? Doubles the damage of the next magic attack? Hey. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna look at her skills because I have not even once looked at them. I feel like we probably don't need 2 physical skills on Naoto's persona. We're keeping Mudo and Hama. Megidola absolutely keeping because almighty damage. Mind Charge will make that amazing because it's double heavy. So we could probably get rid of Agidine because Yukiko will take care of that. Or get rid of one of our physical skills. I'm gonna say physical skills. Yeah, we have Deathbound, which does heavy to all. And Tempest, which is just 1. I'd rather get rid of the 1. We're gonna attack everybody Here's what's gonna happen. Either when we get to the regular enemies, I'm gonna end up using like regular attacks, or maybe Agi or Mudo or Hama. When we get to a boss, I'm probably gonna use Megidola or Deathbound. So we're getting rid of Tempest Slash. Yeah. Society can't handle a woman who loves point-and-click adventure games. They're just not ready. Does this persona have a beam saber? I never noticed that. Oh, that's cool. Slice 'em and dice 'em. Now that it's been decided, let's re-examine the first card. There must be some sort of hint there. Oh, and of course, I only intend to investigate this case in our free time. Luckily, I've got all the free time in the world. I have something else I must do. I certainly don't need to study anymore. It's Pajama Sam's trusty flashlight. That's what her persona is.
You're back.
So you're home. And so you're home from outer space. Oh, this is perfect. We can be a janitor tonight. I can finally finish up that social link. Because the guide says work on envelopes, but we already maxed out. I don't know what happened. I guess I did one more diligence up when I shouldn't have. Yeah, I think that's what happened. The first time I needed to work at the hospital, I ended up making envelopes instead. Because I didn't have enough courage for the hospital. Oh, look at that, we're paying it forward. Ukobak. Ah, dang it. It won't deepen just yet. Well, regardless, we need to hang out with her anyway. You win this time, mystery nurse lady. Despite being level 9 rank with her, we still don't know her all that well. Sayoko, can you report today's progress? I'll tell you what, I'll take her over Kashiwagi any day. You earned $80. It ain't tutoring, but it's something. Hello? Today is Culture Day, so you have the day off from school. What should you do? Yeah. We're reporting to the Fox today. Pretty good. Okay, so before we go too much further, I say we're gonna do 2 more days in the game because an event is gonna be happening on Sunday, I believe. Yes, so that'll be a good place to start that time. On that stream. You know, while we have some downtime, it'll be the perfect place to end it before the next dungeon. Look at that! Nanako's watching the Power Rangers. Good taste. Hello. Nothing in the fridge. All right, let's go. Go out till evening? You betcha. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. I also feel like I probably should work up some funds while I still can. Gotta make back that money I spent on Phoenix Featherman Ranger outfits.
It's raining today. On drippy days like this, your heart for art tends to dull. Maybe it's because I don't see many rare materials. By the way, isn't that the Inaba trout I asked you about before? How about it? Will you give it to me?
Still no.
That's unfortunate.
It is literally months old at this point, rotting in my pocket. Nothing to sell. That's unfortunate. I'm poor. Story of my life. Gotta get a job. Gotta work from home, be my own boss. Let's see. The guide says the guy at the bookstore has something for me, but I think I already took that quest. Yeah, the boots. Boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and cats, boots and cats. Nothing left to do but report to the Mr. Foxy Fox. Fantastic, Mr. Fox. Rainy day. I love that my umbrella is clear too. You can still see my head even if it's over my face. Little Pain, what's up? It's been a while. Hope you've been well. Welcome to Persona. Welcome to the sleepy, rainy town of Inaba, Japan. Isn't it nice? Wouldn't you like to live here? A place with this nice little traditional shrine. Look. I can even summon a little fox. Hello? Good evening. Good evening to you as well. Look at it! Oh, he agile. The fox brought you the email with a wish that you fulfilled. It's worried about the outcome. So I've been doing errands for this fox. We got a deal going on. He brings me these little plaques with wishes written on them, and I go out and make them real. The last person to write a wish wished to be not afraid of cats anymore, and now he absolutely loves them, so mission accomplished. Mission complete! The fox looks exuberant. $5 word. Adorable. Yeah. Hope you've been well, Lido. I've been pretty sleepy, but that's the usual. Just enjoying these games that I've loved. I'm in a mood to play games that I know I like. That way there are no surprises, we can just chillax. You know, the fox looks at the offertory box and seems pleased. If rumors of the shrine's benevolence, more people might come to make wishes. You sense the fox's gratimanitude. Social link, go! Awoo. The fox social link's level 8. Hermit grown. Hamita paparu. You pass some time with the fox. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. It's getting late. You decided to go home. Yeah. Been enjoying Animal Crossing lately, Lulu?
Welcome home, big bro.
I keep missing out on the Sunday fireworks in Animal Crossing, and I feel so bad. I don't even know if they're still going anymore. It's September now. Oh man, I've really gone an entire month without playing Animal Crossing. I think I missed the September bugs and fish. It was gonna happen eventually. It was destined. It was doomed. You open the fridge. There's iced coffee. Heck yeah, I'll be up all night. It was udon soup! Ugh. That was a horrible mistake. You decided to go to bed early today. I don't even get courage! Wait a minute, how do you mistake udon for coffee? Wait a minute!
Senpai!
No. We have to we have to reload that. We have to reload that. Go no. Put that back. Put that back where it came from. Put that thing back where it came from. Oh, so help me. So help me. So help me. Oh, this is why you don't drink strange drinks out of the fridge. I knew I should have stuck with energy drinks. Oh. You haven't touched it in a while. Oh, well, I hope you've been behaving. That goes for everybody as well. Whatever games you're playing these days, whatever shows you're watching. You've only ever watched Monsters, Inc. in Spanish. Really? Really? Que interesante. You know what? I really like, I actually like watching Coco in Spanish. My coworker said that it's like, to him, it's the only way to watch it. Because it's like, oh yeah, it's like the original. Yeah, I only watched the sub version of Coco. As if it was the original. What was cool to me about the dub of Coco is a lot of the voice actors reprise their roles. Including the voice actor for Hector. He didn't even like... It wasn't even automatic or anything like that. He just auditioned for the role again. And he got it. So it makes sense. Been playing Phantasy Star Online too. Nice. Yeah. Isn't there like a redesign of that game coming out soon? Do not drink that. There's a redesign coming out of that game soon, right, huh? We can tutor today. I'ma go. We'll toot all over the place. Is that what Mike says? Pon esa cosa horrorosa ahí o verás. Let me see. Put that horrible thing here or else. For a horrible thing? Don't call Boo a horrible thing. Wow, Spanish Mike. Rude. Spanish Mike. Mikhail Wazowski. Mikhail. That's Russian. Wait. That's it? Ah, I knew it. My high school Spanish class paid off. Tutor time. Yeah, tiache. Oh, we're just hanging out, huh? Alright, fair. Miguel Wazowski. That's gotta be it. My friend recently got the Monsters, Inc. Mike Wazowski Nendroid, and it comes with Boo. I like the Nendroids that are small because they usually come with multiple characters at the same time. You get more bang for your buck. So you got Mike Wazowski, and it comes with Boo. And you also get, like, the oven mitts and the little spray he uses when he tries to, like, disinfect against the 2319 that is Boo herself. Hold on, let me see if I can get a picture of that. It's adorable. Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski. And I will say, it is really weird to see actual Mike Wazowski these days. Because I can only think of that meme where they put Sully's face on him. And now regular one-eyed Mike looks weird. Check it out, it even comes with a door! That's adorable! You know what's kind of sad? The door does not open. My friend unboxed it, and we, like, put it all together, and the door is just a slab. Like, it's a nice accessory, but you'd think you'd, at the very least, mold it in 2 parts. And yeah, if you have the deluxe version of the Nendroid, you get this. You get the oven mitts and the flippers that he wears. It's fun. It's a fun little thing. They're still making Monsters, Inc. merch to this day. Ah, Senpai, sup? Been a while since it rained last, hasn't it? The door doesn't open, Boo can't go home. Oh, that's sad. You had one job. One job. Literally, that's all it needed to do. It needed to open. The weather report says the rain's gonna last all night. We're gonna have to watch the Midnight Channel. I wonder what will come on. I apologize, but I'm gonna have to leave you guys in suspense for that. Nothing weird's happened lately. Still, we can't let our guard down. Only we know what the real killer is still out there, right? Only we know that the real killer is still out there, right? Now that I think about it, we have to be even tougher now that the cops aren't on the case. Not that they really helped. Oh boy. Real fake doors. That's what it is. Watch the Mood channel. Nah, don't watch that. Watch the Mood Night channel.
Hey, Hosoi-chan! You were at Yomei Nido bookstore the other day, weren't you?
You called the teacher Hosoi-chan? Oh, very informal. Well, you saw me? I was buying the latest bully teacher. The shopping district is getting empty with Junes taking all their business, you could hear a Konkodori chirp over there. A what? Hey, kids! Quit going to Junes so often. Visit your local shopping district, too. Who can tell me what kind of bird a Konkodori is? You, Hana-chan! You look like you have no problem with silence. Wait, there's really a bird called a Konkodori? I thought it was just a saying. It's a kookaburra. Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Merry, merry king of the bush is he. Laugh. Sorry, Chris, I have no idea. A cuckoo, an eagle, a sparrow, a crow. Well, you know which one I'm picking. Doesn't even matter if I'm right or not. A cuckoo. You give him the answer you think is correct. Yup, that's right. I knew you'd get it, Hana-chan. A Konkodori is a variety of cuckoo. The names are even a bit similar. It's me! It's me! No, stop that. No, this was meant to... Its chirping sounds sad, which is what led to that particular figure of speech. There's even a famous basho haiku about it. Konkodori, let me feel the loneliness in my grieving heart. Guess I shouldn't put that on the test. Phew, that was close. Thanks. Yosuke appreciates you. You become closer. It has been months since I hung out with him, dude. Expression increased. Now I'm not even sure if I want to. Because he's not in the party anymore. He hasn't been. Classes ended for today. You have no leads, and you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Oh, that's very interesting, actually. The guides for once in the entire game says tomorrow is supposed to be a right now is a go into the TV day. Because you don't need the Iraraya anymore. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Okay, then. Yeah, well, then this is the perfect place to leave it off. Tomorrow, we'll be in the TV. We'll be fighting for the first time in how many streams? At least 4. 5? Time for this game to be an RPG once again. Oh, yeah, nice place to leave it off. You guys, get some rest, get some sleep. We're ending on time today. On time. So, yeah. As always, it's been a pleasure. It's been sad. Just a cavalcade of sadness all around. But, that's just my stream. That's just my stream. Vibing, but also sad. Yeah, let's go find somebody to raid. I feel like I know exactly who. Someone who we don't get to raid a lot. So, before we do that, thank you everybody for being here. Things are going. I'll tell you. This is actually the perfect place to leave it off, because when you guys see what's going on in this story after this, we won't want to stop. I might even skip, not this week, but next week I might skip the Ace Attorney days, because next week will be my birthday week, and also the story in Persona 4 is gonna get pretty rough. So yeah. Good night. Have a good night, Celeste. Have a good night, Yellow Pikachu. Have a good night, everybody. Any art for the day? Doesn't seem to be, but as always,
for you.
If you have any art for the stream, post it to the stream art section of the Discord or tweet it at me and I'll show it up. And I'll show it. And yeah. I am gonna go find somebody to raid. I know exactly who. Thank you guys for being here. And also, stay clucky. Yeah. Alright, the end, the shill, the stuff. There's my Twitter. Follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Discord, all that good stuff. And have a good night. Thanks for being here.